three missing Montgomery College students continues in Frederick County.
And I got to play with your wand. It was great.
Yeah, you did.
Definitely fun.
Keep going.
All right, welcome to a new episode of Footage Foreplay. This is a long time coming, and we for our top 5.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Da-na-na, da-na-na.
Of 2025.
Da-na-na,
A lot of
da-na-na.
5s. I don't know. This list for me personally, I watched so many fucking movies as we talked about that Letterboxd thing. There's a lot that I just loved. So when y'all hear my list, don't kill me, because bitch, these are just movies that to me I could rewatch over and over and over, and or hit me in a certain way. So that's why I chose these 5. I know a lot of people are going to probably be shady towards my 5.
Oh, now I'm wondering. I'm wondering what hot garbage you put on there.
I don't give a fuck. So we gonna roll with it, bitch.
How many Tubi appearances?
I have a top 5 Tubi movies, but I didn't do that. I'm just doing the basics.
Hell yeah.
I do. And I was thinking of doing like a top 5 of Only Found Footage Fans movies and all that stuff, but I don't know, I didn't do all that. I didn't get that far. But I have my top 5 and I'm excited. How about you guys? You guys excited for your top 5s?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling good.
Oksana, Russ, because y'all don't watch movies.
We're back, baby. We're back.
I know. I see. You on it, girl. Period.
Making
you been on your
real
letterbox
fucking
lately, girl? I forgot to check. You said you're gonna be clocking. Oh, you did. Okay.
I have been. I have. Hey, my New Year's resolution, I am sticking to it. And again, I can only accomplish this kind of shit whenever people tell me I will fail. So I'm trying.
Nobody told
now.
you you're gonna fail. So.
Everybody was so bored when I said that. You're like, that's what you said last year. You didn't do shit. I'm like, oh. So nobody,
because I just, if I see it, I see it. If I don't, then yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
No, I get it. Like
said
nobody
you weren't gonna do it.
Nobody deliberately said I wouldn't do it, but I, in my own head, I was like, well, dude, you didn't do it last year. Are you going to do it this year? And I'm like, yeah, you know what? So I got into an internal struggle, and now here we are.
Okay, you're gonna have more movies than me 2026. Love it.
I doubt it. That'd be a hard I'm not putting that on me.
And Evan, you excited for your top 5? I know you did a whole little run through, girl, at the end of the year. You watched everything, right?
I tried. I tried to get in ones that made my list, and ultimately none of those movies that I watched to play catch up made the list anyway. So
damn.
You got to be careful.
I think that only worked out for me one time in the past, where we watched Spine of Night, like the day before recording.
Yeah, you got the steelbook of that. I still don't have that. Bitch.
Well, I think there's something to be said too about like the things you take the time and make a priority to watch are probably the things that you will connect with the most, because there's just something there already. I don't know. It's just like oftentimes when I do the catch-up watches, it's because I'm trying to check off boxes that I feel like I should check off more than it is things that I wanted to really,
Some of the ones you probably watched too would have been better in a theater atmosphere
Maybe so.
too, versus in your shed watching on the small screen. So there's a lot of things that goes into, like, for me personally, that's what some of my list comes from too, is that theater experience, if that makes sense.
Sure.
But it definitely makes an impact for sure.
Yeah. So let's get started. I don't know if we should just go on the roll the way we do our reviews. So I'm gonna start with Oxy. Let's roll into number 5. We on round number 5.
Oh shit.
So bitch, what's your the 5th of 2025 out of the 5? Those are tongue twisters.
I know. I usually base mine off of like movies that I that stick with me, that I think about a lot after watching them, but also I don't know.
Dude, I'm excited to see what you got.
The theater experience plays a big part. But in this case, I had a hard time picking between 2.
Okay.
So I went
this is a tie. Or you did pick one. You did pick one, right? Okay.
I picked one, yeah, but
that would be infuriating.
Spiritually, I'll be thinking about them as a tie, because I'm always down for new Predator movies.
Oh.
So I went with Predator Killer of Killers as my number 5, the animated Hulu Disney anthology.
Okay.
That came out earlier this year. I loved that end Predator. I mean, I think I liked all the stories, but like that final showdown with that like skeletal, like just I don't know. And I feel like you can go so extra crazy when you're animating predators instead of like making a like real one.
A live action. Yeah.
A live action. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. And as much as I love Terminator, Predator is the only one that I've seen all of the movies for. Like, I skipped all the Terminators with no Arnold, but I'll see any Predator always. So, it was between this one and obviously, oh my god, Badlands. The name just escaped my brain.
I haven't seen that one yet. Badlands. I want to still. But.
Yeah, that one I had more of a journey with, I think, but I also really enjoyed, but I'm going with Predator Killer of Killers, number 5.
Okay, nice.
Hell yeah.
Okay, love it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Evan, what about you?
I can see it too. I expected Predator to show up in some capacity on Oksana's list. I honestly just assumed it would be Badlands, though. I kind of forgot that the animated one also released this year. I was thinking that was older for some reason. Maybe.
Also, nobody commented on my fantastic party design. Again, we were commemorating the top 5 movies of 2025. So, I have over here top 5, the poster, and nobody commented. And then up here, I have the ball from New Year's because, it's a new year. So I just
the one they didn't show on TV.
I get spirit points.
Conspiracy.
Nobody else. Come on.
I saw you adjusting the top 5. I didn't notice.
No, it's
the ball.
Yeah, it's an in-world camera show, so I'm just letting people behind the curtain.
It's appropriate that you have a ball that's going to be dropped on your screen because you always be dropping the ball. Fucking got him, dude.
Dude,
Never
you got
recover.
me. And me and the audience are still waiting for your balls to drop. So
that was pretty good, dude.
Terrell, anything?
No.
I thought you were going to say because nobody watched the ball drop this year.
They couldn't.
No,
It wasn't on
that's not very
TV.
good.
It's conspiracy. It wasn't broadcast.
Yes. Here, Terrell, don't worry. I got you, dude.
I have nothing to do with that.
Period.
All right, Evan, pick your dumbass, stupid-ass movie that nobody likes but you because you got to be different.
Number 5 on my list. First, before I go into, I'm going to save my honorable mentions for the end, the ones that didn't make the cut.
We're holding our breath, dude.
Before I get into number 5, film pick, I do want to shout out my favorite comedy special of the year, and it is.
God. Shoot me. Where's the guy with the gun? Call him out. Send him out.
So my favorite, because like I've said on the show before, and I stand by this, crowd work and written material are different. So there's 2 comedy specials. One is Joe DeRosa's I Never Promised You a Rose Garden, which was my favorite written special of the year, and Big J. Okerson's 2-part They Them, which is my favorite crowd work special of the year. So
all right, everybody.
That's
anything
my
to say?
Comedy
Possess my
report.
body and make me funny.
We need a soundboard for the comedy report. Well, I'll get on that.
The comedy report? Oh my god.
So that's my favorite specials of the year. And to get into my 5th favorite movie of the year, which I didn't really consider like an order when I put these a ton, but I do think I sort of have them in that. So I'm gonna go with Invader, which we had the director Mickey Keating on episode number 81 and discussed this movie, and then I also reviewed it on number 71. So to hear like full thoughts or commentary from the director on it, check those out. But I just think that I've never seen, it's sort of like the antithesis to a home invasion film. And it just really stuck with me how different the formula was and a lot of the elements from it, just a lot of the thought that went into assembling it and the style. And man, like Oksana said, I kind of did base my list on, and I always do a bit of the movies that stuck with me the most. And I still think about elements from this movie. And I don't think that's valuable and means something, at least in terms of it, being the one that's imprinted in my mind the most. Cause I did watch a good bit. I wasn't, Terrell won the stats game, but I was close behind him. So it stuck out to me, and I like Joe Swanberg. He's in it in a way that we've never really seen him in a movie. So I liked the way that his character turned out, and I just think it's fucking great. I like Mickey Keating's work, but Invader, by and large, my favorite movie he's ever done. So, and that is fully available now on streaming. So go check it out if you haven't. But yeah.
All right, Evan.
That's my number 5.
All right. So Russell, you up. Number 5.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh,
Yes,
shit.
it is.
Terrell's saving the quote unquote best for last, I guess.
Okay.
No, I didn't say that.
Himself.
We're going in the order.
Dude, he knows how to produce a show. He should save the best for last because I know he's got hot takes for days. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to complicate
I'm
the
honestly
show and make
excited to
everybody
see what
upset.
makes Terrell's cut this year
Oh, no.
because he did watch a lot of shit.
All right, back to my top 5. Evan, you done? You got any more
Yeah.
closing? Okay.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about yours. Not yet, anyway. Let's see what you got.
All right, that means Evan's done. So, again, I don't have a top 5. You know, I don't believe in like stack. We don't.
Oh
weigh
my
our-
God,
don't
here
give
we go.
awards, right? We're highbrow here. So I like to make up my own categories based on pretty much nothing, but I think it's more fun this way. So again, every year I let people pick. So what do you guys want to hear from? My categories this year are best YouTube movie, best highbrow movie, best lowbrow movie, best fantasy movie, and best only found footage movie.
Let's get the best only found footage movie fucking rolling and get that on the docket and fucking.
Alrighty,
get
then
it.
it's time.
It's probably vegan.
Well, that was so weird.
I thought you pushed the button twice.
It's time for the coffee table.
It's time for
Presented by-
it's not time for the coffee table. It's time for the Only Found Footage fans top 5 pick of the year. So again, it might be shocking to everybody on this show because I don't know if they liked any of the movies this year. But Evan, you floated out a pick, Vegan. Again, shout out to Vegan. I did check that movie before putting together my very researched list. And unfortunately, it came out November last year. So it couldn't be that.
Oh,
Instead,
shit. Good.
and also,
Thank God.
while Evan was talking, I pulled up a movie and I did a screen share so that we could put these in there just so people could see the poster art. I threw in Killer Killers because I didn't think of that until after Oksana was done.
Yeah.
But thankfully, I think everybody knows that movie. So this was a year full of a lot of interesting picks from Only Found Footage fans. We did make a pivot from like digging deep into the past because that's a safe bet considering that we look at a lot of new films for the Unnamed Footage Festival. Yet there was one that came out that everybody hated, and I can't judge them for it. Yet I watched in the daytime alone, and it scared me. And of course, much like Evan, has a comedy through line that he just ignored because he hates women. I'm of course talking about
I knew it, dude, when you set this up.
119.mp4. I knew you would say something. The grumbles had to come up. I am non-ironically picking this movie. I've thought about it a lot. I think a lot of people who don't have a lot of means to make a film, this movie took one location, one camera angle, and just let somebody play in the space. And then, you know, when they mixed it up and did a live stream, man, if you've heard me talk about Screen Life movies before, I fucking hate the artificial follower count or like people tuning in. It's the most unrealistic thing that feels like a filmmaker who doesn't engage with any kind of content creation making like, oh, this is somebody got stabbed now 10,000, 100,000. It's like, dude, it does not work that way. Even when real violence or like crazy shit happens. And in this movie, it, you know, they went the opposite way. And I think in her little stream got a maximum of like 3 people watching, and it felt so painfully real. I non-ironically like this movie. If you care about these lists at all or opinions, I would say definitely seek it out. I think it's on Tubi.
Yep, awesome.
Yeah, awesome. But yeah, so Only Found Footage fans, thanks, Rich. I don't know if I would have seen it otherwise. I mean, not just Rich, but the whole dark web family.
Hell yeah. All right. I was shocked with that pick, to be honest. I did not expect Florence
I gotta watch that one. I
show
didn't
up.
get to see that one.
Dude, I really liked it, and it did really scare me. And you know what I remember is Terrell. He was kind of roasting the film, and then I mentioned that it actually scared me, and he immediately got respectful. And you're like, "Hey, power to that!" Like you respect. I was like, dude, Terrell had my back. Something Evan never did. Piece of shit.
I got your front,
All
bro.
right. So Oksana, you had Killer or Killers. Evan, what was yours again? I forgot because I tuned out.
Invader.
Invader. Okay, and then you had that shit. Okay,
Oh,
so
wow. Dude, I take it all
so
back.
is the is the
Take it
order
all
okay
back.
for you, Evan? So I'm gonna take it back to that. I just went in the order of the way we do reviews, but should we go backwards?
No,
or
no,
how do you
keep
wanna
it.
do
I like it.
However you
Okay.
want to do it. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Awesome. So I'm gonna go with my number 5, which is probably gonna be, I don't know. I threw this together for movies that I personally like. Russell talked about him getting scared with 119 point MP4. I don't know.
Got it.
I was scared of that big bitch too. But my number 5 is one that I watched earlier in the year, and it is Don't Peek. I
Oh,
love
hell yeah,
Don't
dude.
Peek.
Shit.
Kyle
Hell yeah.
Tague was on, and I was so excited. So I watched this movie. I was creeped out. I was scared. I loved the couple. They finding the tapes, watching the tapes, and him walking into rooms, and the way I don't know, it was great. I dressed up as him. I actually reached out to Kyle, and he actually came onto our show. He was on episode 90 of Footage Foreplay, and he was great. He liked his little roller coasters and all that good stuff. And I dressed up. I remember being drenched in sweat after that episode was over. But this movie was great. I mean, the visuals. I don't know. I loved Don't Peek. I think more people should watch it. Yeah, that was it. That was
Oh,
great.
yeah.
It was scared the hell out of me. And it's in-world camera. So that's my in-world camera pick of my top 5. So Don't Peek. If y'all ain't seen it, go check it out. I think it's on Tubi, Prime, and all that good shit.
Yep.
Oh, there we go, right
And
there.
of course, YouTube. Also,
Yeah.
shout out to Kyle for letting us show a couple of his unreleased shorts at UF 24-hour 25.
Yep,
Yeah.
that too,
Kyle rules, dude.
period. Yep,
Which tie
shout
into
out to
this
him.
pretty well. Like you can tell where the sort of seeds came from for Don't Peek by watching those shorts, because it sort of takes elements from both and makes it into this feature. So that was cool to
Yeah.
see.
Good pick, Terrell.
Yeah,
I-
y'all liked this one, didn't you?
Yep,
I think
yep.
Yeah.
I turned
Yeah.
all y'all onto this one.
I liked him
Yeah.
a lot too. Talking to him,
Mhm.
he was
Yeah,
a
Kyle
cool dude.
ruled.
Yep. Don't peek. All right. So we're gonna swerve on back to you, Oxy. Unless you want to go backwards, and I want me to start with 4 and we go backwards again. And end
No,
with
no,
you.
no. Go Docs. Keep it rolling.
Just
Keep
making
it
sure
rolling.
it's good. Okay.
That's a good pick. That was a
Yeah.
really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
My number 4 is another one that we saw at, I believe it was an early screening. I think I reviewed it on Letterboxd for a change, and it was just that it had one of the most disturbing sex scenes I've seen since Border.
Oh, what is
I
this
think I know.
movie?
Together.
Yeah.
Oh,
shit.
Yeah. I forgot about that one. It ain't on my list.
And
It
I
would've
guess
been. That's a good one.
I still
There are
haven't seen that one.
two really like uncomfortable, but one of them in a bathroom
In the stall, girl, that was.
That was
whew.
like
And then the principal walked in.
mainly, I mean, yeah, it was like the
They were
pain, but
stuck.
also the like, what
I got
a
a few of those in my bookmarks. Stuck.
bad place. The like anxiety of like, of course you're gonna get caught. In what universe would you not? But I know I really wish I had written more about it though. But it's yeah, I'm again.
Yeah, again,
Terrible
after
at
Oksana
talking.
watched this movie, she really wanted to put glue in her eyelashes, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And she's
Yeah,
weird.
didn't
That's
Evan
why.
do a horrible picture mimicking this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
where's
I
the
did.
picture, dude?
Yeah,
I
he
did.
did.
I'll
Last
have to
year.
find that shit. I don't have it on tap, dude. I don't even
Yeah,
know.
Everything
right.
got to be the Evan show, but he made his whole face.
It went
like
into the
that.
collage for that episode.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, it did.
He's like, "Oh, I
It
don't have a
did.
picture." Yeah, it's framed an 11 by 17 behind him
It
on
was
the
like
wall.
it
I'm
was like
sure.
me kissing myself, and the lips were pulling apart, just like their promo picture was.
You know, that was a good pick, Oxy. I like that movie. It was like mysterious.
It's
it
on my
was,
Instagram on one of my posts. Just go look there. I can't find it.
That
Yeah.
wasn't like a movie sponsored filter that
The
they
way that
No,
just
he
stopped
put every-
Terrell dead in his tracks fucking cracked me up, dude.
Terrell's funny. Go
All
see
right.
One Big Snake.
Yeah, but it combined like
We gotta watch that together. I want to.
Let's do it.
couples
Together.
and body horror and just
Yeah, body horror, good body horror. There was tension. The characters had a conflict that it was just like, that was interesting to watch. They had drama, had a little twist that you kind of could see coming, but you don't. I don't know. That was great. It was great. That was a great movie.
yeah. Yeah.
And that little wolf dog thing at the beginning was kind of creepy looking. It was very Resident Evil-ish.
Oh, about the rat. How about the rat? King
Oh
rat? What's it called?
God!
Why you gotta bring that
I
up?
completely forgot
You
about
trying to kill
that.
Terrell?
So gross.
That thing was
That
disgusting.
movie's really
I'm a
good. Y'all
squirrel.
y'all ain't seen that one? Go watch that.
As somebody
too.
who hasn't seen it, I gotta know: does Allison Brie? Does she get her bush out in this one too?
Okay,
That's not
Evan,
going in.
it's your fourth pick. Let's see what your fourth pick is next. Another comedy special.
No,
Is
my
it that
fourth
cat
pick.
movie from the works of the Trailer Park Girls? Is that movie you gonna pick?
No, that one.
That's on your list.
I considered standing on the
boring
shoulders of
shit.
kitties, but it didn't make
See,
it. It didn't
you
make
knew
it.
the name. I wouldn't have.
Bubbles and the Shit Rockers. Shout out to them, and maybe
from
not
jail,
so.
dude.
Shout out to the real guy, Mike Smith.
Who?
Remember
he-
Terrell when I told you? You know, to be fair, I did load Terrell with that. I gave him that knowledge to roast you, and he chose not to. Remember when I
Yep.
told you the Bubbles
I remember
guy?
that.
Yeah.
And I didn't do
Well, I mean,
it.
He didn't do it.
I don't endorse his real life behavior. That wouldn't be roasting me. Like I don't
I
endorse
remember that.
sex
I didn't
crimes.
do it. But that's so. Yeah, but you just put him on high of a pedestal.
I mean, I
Yeah.
love the movie still, but that don't mean I have
It's
to love him.
crazy.
No, also, when the files finally come out, Evan's going to be in a bunch of those photos. It's going to be
You
like
see
a
how
mini
he's so
Epstein.
voyeuristic with our last
I,
guest.
I
Like, girl,
photoshopped
he's
myself
stalking
out.
them, stalking Yui Bowl. Girl, you've been stalking all these little people. What do you want from them? They need a movie. That's the movie you need to make next. That's the more interesting film. For you.
I just
Ooh.
talked to
Voyeuristic.
Uwe a couple
Peeping
days ago.
Tom throughout the internet.
Maybe so.
You pop up
So,
at their house and kill them and take
Peeping-
them and
Peeping
AI their
Ev.
bodies. Oh yeah, that's a good. I just gave you a movie.
Peeping Ev, dude. Yeah.
Oh, dude, Evan, did you see the new shit about the trial coming up?
No. What, with Bubbles? With Mike?
Yeah, dude, there's a picture. They've been arrested.
Who?
Dude, he brought them all down.
Oh my God.
Damn it. Look, dude, he's in jail.
Oh, is it? Oh, he
Yeah,
buff again.
That's from the fucking
the one
trailer
in the
park.
middle
No,
of
no,
jail
that's
series.
from jail. I heard
You
he's got a
fuck.
rope in there too.
He
Dude,
looked
keep
like
him on
a
watch.
pedophiliac.
Their podcast did come back, by the way, and they're now Bubbles-less on there. And
Did they
I
mention
haven't-
it at all?
Pedophile.
I was gonna say I haven't watched it yet to see if they address it, but I feel like they have to in
Hide
some
your
way. So
kids.
I'm curious
Hide
to
your
see
kids.
what they.
Those
I'm
ain't
curious
bubbles
to
that
see
you
what
need to be
they,
playing with, girl.
Yeah,
Nope.
Yep, watch out if Evan pulls up with some candy in his truck.
That's my
He be
squirrel
liking
hunting
them the
We
the
have
little
only
Mexican candies he like. The little-
low-calorie
what's some
treats.
Mexican candies
No
you
candy.
like? Yes, you do
yeah.
like them little
The
chile.
tahine,
Fucking-
is it? No.
He likes them
Well,
weird
it has
girl.
tahine, but it also has what's this shit called? I got the bottle.
Chamoy,
of it
girl.
right
He's
Let's
here.
got
move on.
some.
Number
Chamoy,
4.
yeah. I got it
Chamoy,
right here.
Number 4.
Chamoy.
Yep. Yeah.
Number 4 for me is the latest film from our boy Eugene Kotlyarenko.
Oh shit.
Look at that.
It's called The Code. He did Spree.
Spree.
And he did Zeros and Ones.
Yeah.
And this is
nice.
another in-world camera joint from him. And this one has Peter Vack, Dasha Nekrasova, Ivy Wolk is in
Okay,
it.
it's all checking out.
And
There we
it's,
go.
it's
It's
sort of
got
like
Sam Hyde.
no Sam Hyde appearances.
Not
It's
yet.
it's got I reviewed it in episode number 89 of the show, and it's sort of like a paranoia fueled romantic comedy. It's all like in-world camera, but it's a romantic comedy, but there's sort of like I wouldn't say it's not like thriller level, but there is a level of paranoia that happens here in the movie throughout this kind of relationship you see develop. But it's a really cool use of in-world camera. There's so many different angles you see here. And I don't know, it's just the editing, much like Zeros and Ones, is sort of breakneck. Like it just is super fast paced in terms of how it's cut together. So I don't know, I really liked it. And I think he kind of packs a lot of heart into something that is, I think just the structure and the format is hard to kind of capture the emotion in the way he did. So I don't know, I think it's a very cool accomplishment that's also stuck with me a lot this year. After
3.5 and a
thinking
heart.
about. No, I think all of these that I'm mentioning got 5s.
Yeah, bullshit.
I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I gave 5s to all of these.
Okay.
But yeah, I love
The
the
Code. Where is
Fucking
that
check
streaming? You ain't reviewed that one. I ain't heard about this movie.
Yeah,
Unless
I
you and I
did.
fell asleep.
Episode number 89. You were sleeping.
Oh, okay.
You in our audience, so don't worry.
Yeah, no, it's streaming on Mubi. So
Oh, okay, I like movies. All right, Russell, you next. What you got? Let's do most popular highbrow, bitch.
Wait, what's it streaming on?
Moby.
Mubi. I can't wait to hear what soundboard. Yeah.
I'm
Mubi.
still upset that
Not
you didn't
worth
pick vegan as your favorite of watching last
It's last
season.
year. It wasn't this year.
Girl, vegan should have been picked. That's all I got to say.
It wasn't. It's
That's
the
what-
wrong year.
I said it's not like anyone's gonna fact check that.
Yeah, I
Dude,
know. Vegan should
come
have been
on.
the one.
Terrell,
But-
you know I'm a huge
Meat,
fan of.
eat. Yeah, you use that too much. Yeah.
Greens,
Let's-
beans, potatoes.
I
Saved-
want to
he
see what
saved that-
highbrow you pick.
He saved the slot for War
Oh,
of the
Terrell's
Worlds.
saying highbrow this time.
Mhm,
Okay, we're
I wanna
going highbrow?
see. Mhm.
All right, highbrow. Again, one of my favorite things to talk about, like my personal style of film, is I love dumb shit taken very seriously, and I like that throughout everything. Like when I play D&D, people get mad because I don't like to be a murder
do?
hobo and just be like, I'm a dwarf. It's like, no, dude, be a fucking dwarf who's seriously trying to reclaim a fort and get your family heritage back. And then, the humor will come from it. Let's take the shit we do seriously, which is, I don't think people usually enjoy that, but I do. So deal with it. And with highbrow, what I want, sometimes it's not dumb shit taken seriously, but it's like very homogenized, traditional, typical, taken absurd and avant-garde and strange. And there's a movie that we kept trying to watch it together and we couldn't. And it was the day before doing this. And I'm like, I have to watch it because I think I might like it. And you know what? It made it into my top. I think this is the best
Oh, shit.
highbrow thing I've seen all year.
What is
And
it?
of course, I'm talking about Tim Robinson's Friendship.
Okay.
Oh,
this-
really? I
this
wanted
movie-
to see this. Is this with the two men's and one fall in love
With
or
Paul
in
Rudd?
like? Oh, yeah. I wanted to see this. Is this an A24 feature?
It's an A24 release. Now, here, let me
How
tell
do
you.
you know about this movie, girl? You don't like these kind of movies.
Because I love Tim Robinson.
Oh, this is crazy.
He's a SNL reject who kind of found his own path through comedy, and it's a very visual medium.
I heard this one is crazy. I have to see it. I haven't
So
watched it. Don't spoil it.
the thing is, Terrell, I think this is one of those movies that Guillermo del Toro would talk about where everybody has an expectation coming into this, including me. And for half the movie, I was kind of like, fuck, is this what we're doing?
Mm.
And then by the second half, I realized that this is less a like Step Brothers movie and more a funny
good, 'cause
games
I don't
movie.
like Will Ferrell. Mm-mm.
Well, but I mean by
Will
Step Brothers,
Ferrell.
I mean it's kind of like a well cast, very self aware film that's just got jokes loaded in it.
Mm.
And I thought this movie was going to be more of like a horror film about friendship.
Isn't it dark comedy horror?
So what I would
Yes,
say,
yeah, very dark.
and I put this in my Letterboxd review, but I think the best
Oh, let
way
me
to
go read it.
well, no, don't read that. I'm talking to
It's
you
like
right now.
cringy.
Well,
dark.
because I want to know what you. I didn't even know
Well,
you did a
here's-
letterbox.
Here's the thing. I think that Tim Robinson is the only person who, first off, Paul Rudd is fantastic in here, but
That's
I think
Ant-Man.
Tim Robinson does. Oh, and guess what? They talk a lot about Marvel movie. Hey, there's a
Why?
new Marvel out. You want to
because
go see the
he's
new
in
Marvel?
The new Avengers.
My God, it killed me. And I'm like, okay, so there are jokes, but man, this film is about a dude who had a good life. And this is me projecting. This isn't spoiling anything. But I used to talk a lot about where does the movie start, especially in like an indie film
Oh,
and a
you
drama.
did.
And this movie starts when he meets Paul Rudd. And the thing is, it's a positive interaction that has a good outcome. Like he has a friend, and it just fucking throws this guy's life into shambles. And it may cost him everything. And it's such a hard pill to swallow when you're like, I don't understand. This is a positive thing that in most movies would tell us as people, we should go out and meet our neighbors and get along with them. Yet in this movie, Tim Robinson, again, is the only one who can make comedy a horror and horror a comedy. So there is no reprieve in this movie. You just constantly, a good thing happens and it becomes bad. A bad thing happens and you see a light at the end of the tunnel. And it's just like, you just want to like hug and punch Tim
Yeah.
the whole fucking movie. And I haven't watched a drama like, you know, The Office got popular because it was like cringe worthy. Like you watch, and you know, I told Oksana this as we were walking up, but I think his character in this film is like the evil version of Michael Scott. And it's just like you root for him, but man, he might not be a good person. I really enjoyed this movie, and it wasn't immediately after the watch that I got to that conclusion. I think Oksana actively was like, I don't think I like this film.
Oh, really?
It's so.
When did y'all watch this?
I'm not a 5-star on it. I think I gave it a 3.5.
Oh, how did
I
you
liked
watch
it
See,
too.
look, I
This is
felt bad.
crazy.
I
No,
felt
I didn't know
bad
Evan
about it,
watched
and I was
it
like,
either.
oh, me and Evan tried to watch it like a year ago, or like when it
Oh,
Yeah, I
came
gave
out.
up on that shit like 2 months ago and finally watched
Of
it.
course, and
Oh,
you know that's
really?
what I told my. You know what? Hold on.
How come you didn't review it? You've been reviewing boring ass sports specials and shit, but you don't review movies, Evan. If you watched
Well,
it 2 months ago.
a lot of times I'll prioritize like screeners and stuff if I have them, and I think around
You
this
don't
time
be
I just had other
prioritizing those
stuff.
screeners.
So, well, yeah, I do.
Because
if
he
I have
felt guilty
one, I'll watch those.
that he did. It's a movie called Friendship, and he didn't watch it with me when he proposed that, which I felt too. And
Well,
I was
girl,
like,
after
oh.
Majesty, all bets is off for me, girl. He
I did feel guilty watching it without you, but I was kind of like, I feel like he understands it was a long time and it just didn't work out, you know?
Cool. Well, good. You don't get to say your piece. This is my top 4. Again, that is my highbrow pick. I do really think that the best comparison here is like a Michael Haneke's Funny Games, where it's a movie marketed to a horror audience that is like, it's almost weaponized against them. Where this film, you get a lot of the Tim Robinson comedy, but man, it's unrelenting. It's not like The Show where there's like upbeat music and cutaways and you get a reset. It's just, you're just fucking in it.
I think
It
that's
has a little
why
bit
I
of
was just
Sam
like,
Hyde vibes.
You hated it, Oksana?
it just makes you feel bad.
And on
And
that
it's-
note,
Also, you skipped over. Shout out to Connor O'Malley for having
Oh.
one of the funniest scenes in the fucking movie.
he's funny, but also you know what? If I was going to say there is a reprieve in this moment in this movie, it's him. He comes late in the game and he's got a little flash in the pan that is like, oh, I'm okay to laugh. And he's a goofball, but he is fantastic. Shout
Very
out to
funny,
Connor.
yeah.
All right, that was my
Good
highbrow
fourth
pick.
pick.
Of the year.
Okay. I didn't see that coming.
Yes, y'all been. Yeah, me neither, girl. I didn't know he had watched this movie. Like,
I'm
y'all are
trying,
watching
dude.
a
I'm
lot
turning
more
it back
movies
on.
now. I'm looking at your letterbox. You and Oksana watched a lot of shit, so I'm okay. I'm ready.
Turn it
I
on.
was just trying to log the movies that we had
Oh, I was
watched.
like, that's
I was like,
good.
did watch that this year.
And I see Evan, you watched The Rip. I'm supposed to watch that today, so I hope you're not
If-
reviewing
dude,
that next because you
I'm
you
not.
make it boring.
I have another
Oh,
screener
good.
again.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna prioritize that.
Thank
But
you,
no,
thank you,
but
'cause
but
you
the
gonna
Rip,
spoil my Tiana
the Rip
Taylor,
was
and I'll be
great.
mad.
I liked it a lot.
I'm sorry, that's my girl. So, anyways, number 4. All right, so I'm gonna go to number 4. Make this quick. I don't want to bore y'all with all this talking, but I picked one that all of y'all should know that I would probably be on this list. I love a good sequel to a slasher. Do y'all have any guesses?
Yeah, I do.
Oh shit! I
What are
don't.
you waiting for? We waiting
Yeah,
for
exactly.
this. It is I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Oh, shit.
Hell yeah.
Bitch, this was my movie. I saw this in an early test screening. I just could not wait to talk about it because I just love it. The Fisherman, I love slashers. I love, Julie James is cool. She came back. She did her thing. She had her angles and shit in this movie, and I hated how they gave her all this shit for her trying to say she fat and shit. She looked good to me. She was voluptuous and thick and gorgeous. And then now she's like lost a little bit of weight because I think that it got to her because you guys are so mean. And then that's where Russell got that whole thing. There's like a tiff between her and Sarah Michelle Gellar, and because that's her husband here.
I have nothing to do with that.
Yep, that's where that came from and all that good stuff. They didn't get along. That's why they had no pictures together. There was a lot of drama surrounding this film. But this movie had a lot of shit going for it. It had a lot of nostalgia, had a cool group of friends. Very, I don't know, the guys in this film very... I don't know. I ain't going. Anyway, so I liked it. I love Danica. I liked seeing what they changed and what they added differently. The final girl in this was whatever. But, I know Jess Summer's known for whatever final girls. But I liked Julie. It was great. A little twist at the end. Divided fans. I don't know why they haven't greenlit a sequel, but I don't know. They should do another one the way it ended. It had a really cool, something they could go forward with another, sequel. you had. So who cares? This shit came out last year. Carla's back in the end credits. Brandy. So they had a thing with that. Somebody's after her ass. We don't know who that is yet. And yeah, I don't know. There's I don't know. The bonus features had a different ending with the girls. One of the girls who was the killer, she ended up living. Like, what happens? What are you gonna do with that? Like, because she's still alive. She just fell off a boat, kind of like Ben Willis did in the original. He just fell off a boat and came back for part 2. Like, bitches, a lot of shit you could do. They had the twin story. There's a lot. Anyways, I know Last Summer is the 4th pick on my list. It had to be there. I watched it twice in theaters, and I've watched it hundreds of times more. So I know Last Summer.
Dude, weren't you bummed? I know that they made a fisherman skin for Fortnite, right?
They did, but they didn't put him in Dead by Daylight.
I
ain't
know.
played that in a while, but still, bitch, you could have put him in something I actually want to play.
I know. And it's kind of like perfectly
play
lined
Call
up
of
to
Duty.
be what's his name? God damn it. I can never the Deathslinger. Like he's got the harpoon gun.
Yep.
You could just get dude, he's already wearing
So
bummer.
what y'all think of this? I know, Oksana, you were lukewarm. Russell,
Haven't
did
seen
you
it.
like it?
I really liked all the characters in it. I think I feel like the podcaster girl got kind of like wasted. Like I
Yeah,
think
people liked her.
she could have been in it longer, but I really like the cast.
You didn't
Yeah.
like Danica? I loved her. She's my
I do.
favorite.
I
Patrick,
thought they
the NASCAR driver, she's in this.
Oh my god. I thought they here, hold on, I'm sorry. I thought they completely captured the vibe of the original. Like I know Terrell, we would watch this every 4th of July and it's got that holiday like warmth to it. And I thought this movie was another like comfortable blanket. It just felt so good going in. And I have no
what she said.
like I don't think it's a fucking Criterion Collection movie, but I thought it was a perfect version
had
of what it
fun.
was.
I was
like I loved
smiling
it.
the whole movie, so that's why it's on my
Yep.
list, bitch.
Yep.
Yep.
I had so much fun with it.
Because a lot of people were shading this movie like, oh, how is it? Bitch, fuck you. I
Yeah.
had a
Yeah.
good time.
Yep.
So,
It was a lot of
period.
fun.
That's why
Freddie
it was
Prinze,
on my
dude,
list.
I loved him in it too. I don't give a
You
fuck if
did.
he
You
can't
said
act.
hell yeah in the theater.
Yep, I love dude.
did.
He's so good. He's a terrible fucking actor.
Mhm.
God,
But you were loving it.
love it. Yeah,
Period.
it's a good pick, dude. I'm really glad, because there's a ton of reasons you can make not to include that, but just knowing you're like the slasher fan, I'm like, you got it.
Period.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for the rest of the list.
Hell yeah, dude. I'm excited.
Oksana, you're up.
Mine is also a sequel.
Hey.
My list feels so basic. We didn't really get a lot of time to
No,
like
we
Oh,
did.
yes,
I threw
we
mine
did.
together.
We had time, but
watch stuff. I can't remember what part of the year this came out, but it
I have no idea what you're about to say, by the way.
I
no
do.
clue. Oh, okay.
I'm waiting for her to say it.
Damn.
I have an
it
idea.
did conspiracy theories right. I think it had a lot of cool settings, a lot of gore, and it was emotional send off for Tony Todd.
Oh.
It's Final Destination Bloodline.
Period, because this was on my list, but I took it off. Yes, it sure was. That emotional scene, that Tony Todd scene had me about to tear up, girl. He was saying
Yeah.
goodbye to us. Go watch it
Yeah.
again and go. Yes, so good. Period.
This was his last movie, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
there's no other. Okay, yeah.
He was sick. I saw him
And
on
it was-
Monsterpalooza looking sick.
Yeah.
Oh my
But
god.
he was great. I mean, I love how they tied everything together. I am always so curious, like how much of this is just gets developed later on, or like how much of it they have from the first movie. Like, oh, here we're gonna bring this. I mean, I don't know. We're gonna throw this kid in the movie to like bring it back. All these movies later, and or no, he was in the beginning of this one. Never mind. But anyway, even the opening, the whole
cracking
opening
up?
of this movie, like. I don't know. I was completely duped. So confused. And then, so I don't know. I really enjoyed it. Very gory, as always.
I love this movie.
And I feel like it was a lot more serious than some of the other ones. Like, that had kind of, comical deaths almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We had him here
The
too.
bitch in the garbage can.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I.
And then
Yeah.
the
That's
dude
true, yeah.
with all the medals that flying.
Oh, dude, the
in
metal
that
kill
one.
was
Yeah.
so good.
And I kept
That was
seeing
wild.
like the behind the scenes of how they did that, because they did it practical.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it wasn't CG, and it all looked really good.
Yeah, and shout out to Randy Stat, who loves the Final Destination. He's part of the Overlook family. And Randy, next year we'll plan better and we'll bring you on. he wanted to be on this episode, and it's like, dude, we just last minute we're like, oh, we're doing it right now.
Yeah.
So, but he loves Final Destination, and
I liked this too. It's on my top 40 of the year.
40? Oh, Lord.
dude, I'm
Girl,
dying
I
to check
can't-
out what Evan thought was number
I'm not
38.
dying to check out that list, girl. Top 4. So the two movies you mentioned ain't as good as this. The fuck? I'm so confused. But okay, go off.
Top.
I give it a 4 and a
40.
heart.
Oh my god! Shout out to Scary Thoughts too, who did a good episode on this inclusion
they
in the Final
did?
Destinations. Yeah.
They forgot about me. But so Evan, what's your number? What number we on?
Number
We
3
on
now.
3.
Number 3 for me is a movie that will forever haunt me that we didn't show it enough. It finally came out on VOD this year, and it is a movie directed by Robert Kolodny called The Featherweight. And it is
I ain't never heard of this, girl.
a faux documentary about a real boxer who was named Willie Pep, who was a pretty, I mean, if people are into boxing, I think Rogan just referenced him on an episode the other day. Like, he's a very well-known like boxer. But this is a completely faux documentary shot on film, so it looks like it was shot when he was making his comeback and trying to box again. And it's very much, it has some boxing in it, but it has a lot of training and a lot of his life around. So it's very much a drama just about this boxer and about his kind of trials and tribulations. It is
Faux doc. Yeah.
I don't remember this.
And it really does feel like a documentary from
And
another
this is
era.
better
with
than
them.
Final Destination?
I mean, I liked it more.
I
Yeah,
swear,
but-
it don't sound like it.
but
But okay.
it's just what you're into kind of thing. But yeah,
Mm.
I liked Final Destination a lot also. But no, this basically is about his comeback. Like, he was a very, winning boxer and had a great career, but then he stopped boxing for a while and tries to make a comeback he's super, I forget the age he is when he tries to make the comeback, but it's unheard of for a boxer to try to come back at this age. And it sort of doesn't go great, but it's about that sort of journey that he goes on to kind of realize that maybe his time's behind him, and like, it's a really just heartfelt, well assembled documentary or faux documentary that feels like a real kind of, doc from years ago. And Stephen Lang is in it as the coach. He puts in a great performance. Both of the leads that play Willie Pep and his wife, they both put in great. I mean, it's just, you really feel like you're in the place with these people and it feels super real. It's one of those things where, like, it's hard sometimes to see like a super famous actor or somebody you've seen in a bunch of movies, like Stephen Lang, for example, play a character and like fully immerse yourself, because you're like,
from
that's fucking,
Sisu?
yeah. No, well,
And
yeah,
Don't
from Sisu
Breathe.
too.
He's
Yeah,
good.
and Don't
Sisu,
Breathe.
I forgot about that. Number 2? What was that called? Road to Revenge.
Road to
That was
Revenge.
one.
I haven't seen that one yet. I've just seen the first
Oh,
one.
you behind. That'll probably make your top 40.
It should.
But no, it's one of those things where, like, even though it's Stephen Lang on the screen and you know this guy from so many other movies, he puts in such a good performance that you forget that it's him and you think of him as this boxing coach, and like, he just really realizes the character. So I don't know, I fuck with this, and I think it deserves more attention. So
Girl, I forgot about Sisu. That
know
gonna be
where it's
honorably
streaming.
mentioned. That movie way too motherfucking good. Y'all ain't seen that? Go
No,
watch it. Oksana,
movie.
you know what I'm talking about.
It was
Movie.
almost on my top 5. I know.
Sisu is so
no,
good.
the Featherweight.
Go
I was just saying I
crazy.
didn't know where it was streaming, but it's movie
Oh, you
that you
still
can watch
talking?
it
I
as well.
thought you was done. I am so sorry. I was
Remember,
just
Terrell,
I
the
didn't
music
say where
hasn't
you can
played.
see it.
So
Yeah,
he's still
exactly.
I don't
rambling.
care about that Christmas shit.
That's it though. You can play. I'm done.
He a
The
Grinch,
Featherweight on movie.
apparently.
Good
Yeah,
job,
he
Evan.
pulled up some chat GPT. I don't know, you can look up chat GPT and find us on there, girl. But he looked this up and asked what the best moments were, and it was the moment where he watched Majesty and I called him. I don't remember calling him a Grinch.
The Grinch. I don't think that's correct. I think it literally made up fake quotes from the episode.
Wait, hold on. Wait, what happened?
Oh,
So
tell him,
I
Evan.
tried to pull before this episode. Like, I just hit up Chat GPT and asked, like, pull me the best moments from
The top
from
5
footage
best
foreplay.
moments?
Yeah, and it, dude, the list was so whack, and it had Christmas in the Shed in there, and it had like, it's like things that are not the top moments
Wait,
of the fucking
hold
year.
on. Wait, so an AI pulled up the best moments and they were based around you and you think they're whack?
No, I mean, it wasn't even that they were just based around me. Is they were just bad. They weren't the best moments of the year. Like it doesn't
All
make
right, well,
sense.
read
that
us a
it pulled
couple.
those. And
Well, the
so there
one
was
that I
Christmas
was
in the Shed, and then the one he's referring to is like when I watched Horror in the High Desert 4, and he was
And didn't
giving me
tell
shit
nobody.
for it.
Mhm.
And it,
Wait,
but
hold
the-
on. Wait,
the
just
AI
read what
gave-
chat. I want to read what the AI said.
Okay, let me pull it up. I didn't
I
know
want
we
it
were gonna
word
get
for
involved.
word.
I just thought we were talking about waiting for you, Russ.
Oh,
Earlier.
okay, my bad.
We did all this earlier.
No, but I was curious that it would even like.
It called it the early screener betrayal. The most iconic exchange of the year happened in episode number 139 after the crew discovered Evan had secretly watched Horror in the High Desert 4 Majesty without telling them. And then it has quotes. This is what I'm saying. I don't think these quotes are... I think it made these up. One says, Terrell, Evan was a shady-ass B for seeing it and not telling the others.
Oh, there's no
Oksana-
way Terrell said that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oksana. Oh, I
So
know
out
that.
of character.
This one's way more out of character. Oksana says, "Oh, I know that bitch. He saw it and didn't tell a bitch nothing."
Me? That had to be me.
just
Evan
miss-
defending himself. Bitch, how you tell a bitch? It wasn't my shit to give away.
Oh, the AI turned the whole show into Terrell.
Terrell, what? You think it's Christmas? You think you're special? Evan, I asked for that shit. Go back to my Grinch.
Damn, dude.
Like what? Nonsense, dude. And this is why
Okay.
I'm not
I wonder-
concerned about AI taking over anything we do, because this is fucking
Dude,
ridiculous, dude.
It should just write the fucking show for us. That sounded entertaining, bitch. How you know, bitch?
Have it write a script. We'll do a radio play.
Oh my god! And you weren't gonna read that, and you're the comedy fan. Oh boy! All right, so Terrell, what do you want? We still got lowbrow
Let's do
fantasy.
low. Because
and
we'll
YouTube.
save YouTube because I already know what fantasy is. And YouTube I'm interested in, but I think I know what that is too. So I want to hear lowbrow.
Okay, lowbrow.
Mm-hmm.
Evan, do you want to pull it up for me? I'm like,
Oh, how does
typing
he
and
know when
talking.
I don't?
yeah, I got
No,
you.
no, when I say
Well, no,
it,
when he
he'll pull
says
it up after I say it. So for lowbrow, again, it's kind of a loaded subject, right? Because
Oh,
lowbrow
Lord.
traditionally means
Loaded,
like
L-O-W.
dealing-
So is that in the title?
I see what you did there.
It's a low down dirty shame.
no, it's just lowbrow would be like a derogatory term, like that's
Oh, is
lowbrow
it?
subject. Yeah, because it's
I
kind of
don't
like
know these terms that you made up for this
no,
episode.
so like a lowbrow comedy trail would be like
I thought it was like a low eyebrow girl. They just cut
like
them too
Porky.
low in their eyes. And that's what I was just figuring like, oh, okay.
it is, and I mean, actually, why don't
It's
you
the
pull
face
that up,
you make
Evan?
when your eyebrows go down. Like,
What,
oh,
pull
am
up
I watching?
Porky's?
So
No,
that's what I would think
not
lowbrow would be.
Porky's. Pull up. Where does the term lowbrow come from?
No, I don't care.
Because
I
I
just-
would imagine that it's like a caveman, like kind of like a almost stepped
You
on a
a
landmine there.
caveman.
Yeah,
like a
the
like a-
term.
Yeah.
Let's get. I'll pull it up so you can see it too. The term lowbrow comes from 19th century phrenology, a discredited pseudoscience that linked skull shape to intelligence.
Yeah. So it's kind of like a fucking ape man being like, "Oh, this movie good," and it's like
Yeah.
fart. It's all the shit Evan likes, like fart comedies and like, dude,
Like,
my
oh yeah, that's
dick.
one of the
What
moments of the
fart
year.
comedy have I
with,
reviewed?
Yeah, from Sour Party. When
Yeah,
you
Sour
had them,
Party.
Oh,
when
Sour
when
Party
they
has-
pooped
yeah.
out glitter, and then I
Smoke.
learned about astral projection. That was
Yeah.
part of
Oh my
2025.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
best fart joke of the
I
year.
still am upset about them because I posted trying to promote their Blu-ray and they had me take the shit down, talking about we gonna redo it. Bitch, that shit's still up on Amazon, the same one. Girl, why didn't you want me to help you with your Blu-ray? The fuck? And that's why I didn't buy it. So I was going to. They
Terrell
told me
sour
they
about this
direct
party,
me
dude.
to delete all the posts. I had some beautiful. I took time off from work to do that. I had to I was sitting in the corner posting, bitch. Customer waiting. Hello. I'm like, I'll be right with you. Give me one minuto. And then these sour ass niggas gonna proceed to message me and say, please take this down. Bitch, I didn't have to post you in the first place, ho. Anyways, I'm sorry. That took me back to 2025. I told you I was supposed to be better.
Oh, man,
Anyway,
fuck.
so that happened. Yeah. Sorry,
yeah,
yeah,
so lowbrow,
Tuesday
like-
moment for y'all because that was this whole story, bitch.
Yep.
What a lowbrow story.
That's a good example. Like farting colors would be
Yeah.
considered lowbrow. Like if
Oh,
you went
that's
to a
dumb brow, bitch, for me. What's the alternative that I can use? Dumbassery.
so oh, I like your clever wordplay there.
Period.
So my lowbrow pick. honestly, it could have been anything I like. I like dumb subject matter, but I like it taken seriously, right? So this one, I went with the Toxic Avenger remake.
Hell yeah.
I
think
you
this
watched that
movie-
with me surprisingly this past season.
Yep. And you know
wow.
what?
And I'm
It
sorry
honestly-
it didn't even come. I was mad that day. Oh, I remember.
Yep.
Yep. Mhm.
Uh-oh.
Clock it. Let's
Let me put on my bulletproof vest before you get
Toxic
into this.
Avenger. But
So-
this ain't lowbrow. This movie was good.
So hold on,
It's
Evan.
definitely
Just
lowbrow.
click into the poster. We keep getting copyright flag for showing trailers now,
Even with no
So-
sound?
even with no sound. So
That's
just
so
be aware
fucking
that
wild.
a little on the air, behind the scene magic. Anyway, this
Fuck
movie,
YouTube, dude.
Terrell, this is like 2 degrees of lowbrow. First off, Troma, they would probably proudly wear the crown of lowbrow king.
But you liked this movie.
Yeah, and I like the original too. I mean, now it's
the
like a
original was
fucking
better, girl. I watched that before
edgelord
this.
masterpiece,
That shit
right?
was funny. It was crazy. It was campy, and I think it was darker than this one. It was a bit more.
For sure. I mean, well, in the new one, they even kind of like were very soft on the blind character because Terrell was talking about cracking eggs and throwing the shell
I
in
loved
the
it. But this one didn't do none of that.
No, but what I did like is that normally whenever movies
and he was
like that,
fucking in the other one. He wasn't fucking in this one.
a lot.
Oh yeah, never mind. This is going down to my star rating. That's why I didn't make my list, girl. I forgot.
the thing also, I feel like a lot of the marketing made it feel like Dinklage was going to be like all over this movie, and he's really not.
Nope.
So I think people were a little mad about that. But what I'm
Elijah
focused,
Wood was in it. I kind of like Sam.
yeah. So the thing that I loved about this movie, I loved the world building. I loved where they were. I loved the assets. I loved the attention to detail, and I really just loved the scope. It was a big movie, a lot of extras, a lot of life. And I mean, we're at a stage, right? And there's a band playing with a actual, what feels like a real audience. Like when you look at indie film now, or kind of like low level production, not low level production, but the budget, there's a lot of framing and you can feel it. Like,
is this an homage to The Room? This is the roof from The Room.
I think he's right. That does look very much like The Room.
The Room?
Well, it's not The Roof.
When
It's
they're playing football,
but it looks just like it. The setup.
So again,
of it.
to get into
when
the
they're
room,
throwing the ball back and forth.
instead of just actually filming on a roof, they had a green screen and they made it look like San Francisco. It looks very faux roof like that.
Faux
I'm not
roof.
sure,
That's a new
but
word.
I wouldn't. Yeah, faux. Yeah, it's my new podcast. I really liked it. I was very optimistic at the beginning of this year that we would see a lot more of these movies nobody asked for, but didn't know they wanted. And with like Bad Haircut, which is still yet to come out, and Street Trash the year prior, it just felt like we're snowballing there. So I hope there's still momentum. I know that one didn't go off quite as well as they wanted it to, but I mean, I dug it. It even had a little bit of like the Ninja Turtles vibe.
Yeah,
like the earlier
live
films.
action.
Right? Like it's got like a Henenlotter in there, very urban fantasy. I really like that one. So
I still want to see that. That's one I wish I would have got in before.
I wish you would have watched that. It would have made your top 40.
I love Macon Blair, the director in general. So
you would have had to make a top 45, dude.
He's great
also,
in Green Room and
side
Blue
note,
Ruin and shit.
This category, I wasn't sure where I was gonna go, and I almost went with Killer of Killers. But you took it sort of like easy, yeah. Because I really
that's not. I was about to say, how was that lowbrow in?
Well, my argument there would have been that it's an anthology animated feature that has to deal with like, yeah, I know that one actually had a weaker argument for, so I'm glad where I ended up. But I loved Killer of Killers and just kind of wanted to talk about it. Anyway, yeah, I'm done.
Hell yeah.
All right. Speaking of killers, I'm gonna jump into my number 3. Yeah. And my number 3 is, can y'all guess?
I'm stalling.
Why are you stalling?
Because I'm trying to guess. I really give it a good effort.
No, you don't. I'm gonna just go. My favorite. Hey,
oh shit!
Oh shit, dude.
Yes, Badlands, bitch.
Don't drop that fucking thing, dude.
I know. I was gonna say, drop it one more time for old time's sake.
In the season, so I had to bring him back for our top 5 of 2025, and it is. Oh, I should do top 5 buckets of the year, bitch. I had too many.
Oh,
anyways,
dude,
that's a whole side story. Anyway, so This is Badlands. So we're gonna do Predator. I don't have the Blu-ray for this, girl, because the shit don't come out till like next week. No, February. Comes out in February. It's a beautiful steelbook I have pre-ordered, and I need to get the girl. I love this movie, so I'm double dipping, triple dipping, whatever I gotta do to dip. And I love Deck the Yautja.
Sure, all about that.
Oh, we know.
And Oksana didn't like this, and I was so bummed. I saw this not once but twice. Like every movie on my list, I watched multiple times. So that's another thing. I had so much fun in this fucking theater.
I'm pretty sure she liked
watching Predator Badlands. I love the adventure. I love the story. I loved how him, like I talked about on the show before, how he was like a solo guy. He's like, I don't need no help by nobody. But realize he's stronger as a group. I love that story and how they all came together and their actual, friendship and love and all this good stuff. And they had to fight all these things. And I don't know. I know people didn't like the android girl I'm hearing because I used to talk about this movie. Like, oh, I didn't like her. She was annoying. Bitch, I loved her. She was great. And I like how she was fighting with half her body, losing her legs, the flipping. And it was great. Oh, and I like Bud. I like I want me one. The little baby girl who was like mimicking everything that the Yautja did. I don't know. And then he went back and fucked up the ending scene when he was fighting his father. So good. And I think the makers of this and the makers of Romulus are coming together, and it just was announced they're doing an Alien vs. Predator 3. I am so here for it. Bring all the Yautjas, bitch. Get all of them. Go fuck up some aliens, ho. I loved this movie. I don't give a fuck. Easy 5 stars. I'll go watch in theaters again and again and again. I can't wait for the Blu-ray. Y'all hate me for if you want, but I love this movie. I don't give a fuck. And this is my third pick. Predator Badlands.
I actually saw that movie appearing on a lot of lists that I was surprised to see it on. Like, like the more learned Criterion Collection.
It was
type
so
people.
good. You guys didn't like it as much, but I loved this movie. So good.
I disagree. I really liked it.
You did.
Really liked it.
I hella liked
Oksana
it.
was the one, right? Because you're like, because I get it. You're the Predator. I get it. That's totally. You're harder critic on these movies.
Stupid. It was stupid because it was a great movie.
I loved it,
and I love hearing them say Yautja.
Yautja. That was my favorite. The Yautja. He said it a lot.
I know.
It's just, I get it. It's the Nightmare on Elm Street effect, where the first one is like a horror movie, and then we slowly get away from it.
It was like Star Wars, Marvel-ish. I get it. A lot of movies
straight up fantasy film.
Those type of things.
Great.
You like fantasy though.
Oh, dude, I loved it.
We have that coming up on your list.
I loved it, even though it had Marvel language in it, I'm so hyper aware of now.
So, Evan, you didn't like this Predator Badlands situation?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, why not?
I want to. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Your Plex is full of. We talk about that. I wanted to jump in, but I didn't. I was so bored with that conversation. But yeah, I wanted to jump in when they were talking about the piracy and stuff. But I was just thinking like, ugh. Anyway, but yes, I was gonna jump in on that and never mind. Anyway,
we're
gonna roll on.
But it looks good,
2.
and Ellie liked
your
it.
Top
so
40. Oh, Ellie liked it. She got better taste than you. All right,
we knew that. Come on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So number 2, Oksana.
I liked Robbie Smith's review of it. Relates to the Marvel stuff Russ was talking about. He said this is the Baby Yoda-fication of the Predator franchise.
He's not wrong.
Is that
I also really like Mandalorian too.
They're making the Mandalorian movie. Actually, I saw the big old standee at the movie theaters.
I only ever saw the first season, but that was good. Mandalorian.
Yeah, me too. Oh no, I think I saw 2. Also.
We did,
Oh, you did? I only saw season 1, and then one of the characters didn't she get canceled?
Yeah, Gina Carano.
Yeah,
she was talking about Nazis.
She was like the modern day Michelle Rodriguez, like a man. Yeah, like her. They did. They get her dirty. They made an action figure and they had to repossess
She's working for the little dude
What's
now. What's his name?
Repossession.
They repossessed it.
Recall.
The little fucking worm.
What did I say?
Repossess. Wait, why?
Because she got canceled. They had to repossess the figurine because they don't want to buy her.
That's the one to get. If they had, you got some money on your hands.
I almost bought her. I saw her twice in the Target.
Damn. She got canceled so hard they took the toy back.
Yeah, she got recalibration.
Dude, recalibration.
All right. So let's roll on to Oxy's number 2.
Number 2 might be controversial.
You like controversy.
I wasn't sure where to put it on my list.
Okay.
It is a found footage movie.
Hey!
Recommended by...
I want to put Hunty Michael Nichols. But that one don't come out. We saw it, and you all know my experience in that movie theater.
Michael Nichols lives in Mississippi.
That's an honorable mention, but that don't come out. What?
It could be on your 2026.
Yeah, officially. But bitch, Uff did it first. Period.
Was recommended by the dark web.
Ew.
Uh-oh.
And
all right.
I don't get the song. No, I don't want the song.
Okay, good.
I don't need it.
Just
Like,
tell me
okay.
that shit. Oh, so it's the only found footage.
That's all you're
fans
getting.
Movie.
That's-
Oh, is it The Descendant?
It is the Decedent.
Hey,
Yeah.
you took too long.
I clocked
You took too
it.
long. See,
Russell knew already. That's why.
I had it.
Yep,
I knew.
it's The
I was like, I know
Descendant.
where we're going.
Hey, I see why y'all like this one.
I respect it.
Yeah,
It's got such an
get
uphill
that.
battle. Like
Yeah.
Andrew Bowser
Bowser.
is so
Like Mario's enemy.
annoying to listen to and like
I don't know.
squirrely and
Yeah, I don't
you
like
know,
him. Russell does. I do not like this man.
what did he write and direct, and he's in this movie, and I was just like, I felt so guilty because this was the week that I picked the coffee table movie, and I was like, oh no, he's
Oh,
in
that's
it.
so funny. I remember
And it-
that.
The goat man.
It ended up being really
And
good,
the fuck being fat.
Fucking fat.
and even he's not good. He's not bad in it. He's like not annoying.
Fuck comic
Yeah.
books and fuck
No, for sure.
superheroes.
Like he can be a normal person on screen. It's
Blair Witch motherfucker.
crazy.
Oh.
It's yeah,
Anyways,
it's set in
yeah.
a what funeral home. The cameras being like, you know, you see all the cameras, but they don't line up with where you would think they would be. Like they're walking off screen here, but they
Yeah.
end up on
Yeah.
the bottom corner of the screen.
The
There were
entity
some
like jumps around. That was cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
It had some good scares in it. I like the ending. I don't know. I feel like this is my favorite of his movies
Oh,
easily.
for sure.
I would agree.
I agree
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I think we all
1000%.
agree on that.
I think that might be my. Well, I don't. I have to go through them. That might be my favorite of the only found footage movies. You know, I always rate them 2 and below. And but that might have been the one. I like
Yeah.
that one. Mhm.
Definitely.
There's no way.
That ending, that
stuff like
embalming. That was
Born in the
great.
High
This
Desert
movie's good.
was a only found footage fans movie too. I can't. There's no way I'll put this
I
over
forgot.
that.
How did I forget? Oh yeah, maybe you didn't tell me about it earlier. Anyways, you Grinch.
All right.
All right, Evan, you up? What's your number 2
That's a
pick?
good. That was a good surprising one, Oxon. I didn't see that coming.
Me neither. That was a good
But I
one.
agree. That's his best movie for sure.
For sure.
Streaming on Tubi, my favorite.
So my number 2 pick, surprised to nobody that this is on the list, although maybe surprised that it's not number 1, is Baby Invasion.
Yui Bowl. Well, who is it?
It's Baby Invasion from our boy
Ew.
Harmony
I
Korine.
thought y'all didn't
Yeah.
like that movie.
No, fuck no. I liked
think
it in the
most people
theater,
didn't.
and I liked it even. I rewatched this a few
Oh
days
yeah, this should
ago,
have been
and
your
I liked
number
it
one.
even
What
more.
is your number 1? Oh, I
You have
can't
to wait and see.
Girl.
But this, I rewatched it the other day on my computer, and it was a different experience. I really.
Did you watch the pure one or the other one?
I still don't have the impure one
Didn't
yet.
y'all watch
but
this in the
I
theater
am
without
curious.
me during F?
We did have like a little
Yeah,
private
a little
screening
private
of this
thing.
in the Balboa, yeah, and it was very cool seeing it on the theater, and then especially revisiting it on my computer screen because my main like thing with the theater, I felt like the music and the immersion was better in the theater, obviously, but I couldn't read the chat for shit in the theater. Like it was really hard to make out what was in the chat on the screen. But watching it on my computer, I could read all the chat. So it was a different experience, like seeing what people were saying in the chat as the stuff is happening. And I feel like it's just one of those movies, much like most of Harmony's work, that you can watch it 5 times and each time take away more and more and more because there's just so much to unpack with what's going on and so much like just abstract thematic stuff happening that you kind of just piece together more and more. And honestly, on the second rewatch, I think it's almost like the opposite side of the coin of Trash Humpers. It's like future Trash Humpers because it's very much in the same way as Trash Humpers, just a voyeuristic ride where you're watching like crazy shit happen. A lot of it doesn't make sense. And it's like, but there is some sort of overarching, like sinister kind of vibe to it. It just very much has a lot of parallels. I felt like this time around with Trash Humpers, and I don't know, man, I fuck with it. And I think he's doing stuff that, I mean, I've never seen anything else like this. Like I can't think of any other movie to like straight up compare it to. So it's just it's a different experience. And I don't know, I fuck with the dude and everything he's doing. So I like this a lot. I reviewed it too in episode number 78 of the show. I think we talked about the screening we did at the Balboa a bit more there in that episode too. So, but yeah, Baby Invasion is my number 2 of the year, and I recommend it. I think the only way to watch it is still just going to Edgelord's site. I'm not sure if Baby Invasion is on.
Edgelord. Every time
Like-
you say that, it sounds weird. It's like
No, it is. It is. It is on like proper digital platforms now, so you can rent it on like YouTube or Amazon. But I'm curious which version, if they have both or if it's one or the other. I don't actually know. So
Wouldn't it be
Yeah.
the main version?
Yeah, do you know what the difference is yet?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
the
is
difference-
the difference?
so the pure version is what I watched and what we watched in the theater.
Is that with the baby faces?
And they all have that, but
Oh.
the difference between the impure version has a narrator. So there's a woman talking
Okay.
on and
yeah.
off throughout the movie that I think
Is
is
that better?
providing. I don't know. I've never seen it, but I think it would probably give you at least a different level of context or
Yeah,
added.
it would give you
context
some more
for-
context, more insight.
Mm.
Yeah,
Terrell, you would absolutely hate the pure version of this movie.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah,
Is that
Okay.
like silent or?
kind of.
Yeah.
It's a
But
it's a
the
home
trailer looks
invasion
so
that feels
good,
like a video
though.
game that has no violence.
Oh.
Yeah, the violence like Trash Humpers is all off screen. Like
Oh,
you might
Trash
see
Humpers. Ooh.
you might see a body laying there that's bloody. You might, like you
Mm-mm.
see the aftermath of violence, but you never like see it happen.
I hated Trash Humpers with a passion. Oh, I did. Oh, you have no idea. Y'all loved it.
Oh, I know.
That was so crazy.
I know.
I was sitting up here, people were just laughing and cackling. I was sitting here like, this is insane.
It's kind of the
Only-
vibe with his
only
movies
part
in
I
general.
laughed
You either love them or
is-
hate them.
when they were playing basketball with a little boy.
Yep.
He couldn't make the shot, and they were just laughing at him. It made me laugh. That was the only part that did make me like a little chuckle a little bit because I was like, "That's the best part of the movie." I would
Go
like
watch,
it if it was more
um,
of that.
If you want to see Terrell laugh during that moment, go to the Unnamed Footage Fest YouTube and
What
watch
do you
Quiz or
mean?
Die season 1 because
Yeah.
it happened on camera. We have
Oh,
that
it
moment.
did.
Yeah, you're like, oh, this little boy make me laugh.
That was it. All
That was
right.
it.
So
But yeah,
now, Russell, you got fantasy and YouTube. So you
Yep.
pick, girl. I already know what the fantasy one is. Let's do the YouTube.
Well, no, let's do fantasy. What do you think it is?
It's gonna be drumroll Deathstalker.
Dude, unfortunately, it's not.
It's not.
No, man, I love you, Steven Kostansky, but like
Why
that
don't you
movie,
love him enough to make him in your top 5?
because like Icarus, he flew too close to the sun, and when you
Who
get
is that?
so close, hold on, dude, that is
Fuck comic
that
books
might be
and
my
fuck
favorite thing
superheroes.
you've ever said, Terrell. That
did you
is
play
the
God of War
funniest-
3, Terrell?
Oh my god!
I never finished it. Is that the one where he goes?
It's
"Come
right
here,
at the
boy"?
beginning. He's in like a flying chariot at the beginning of God of War 3.
Is he? Oh, okay. They're making the God of War movie. They just casted Kratos.
Dude.
I'm ready
Yeah,
for
I
that.
saw that. I
Who's
did
he?
see that.
So, without sidetracking from mythology, the thing is, Deathstalker, like, I had such
Why didn't you pick it? Then what is
I
this?
had such an expectation for that movie, and it was just not what I.
It's Red
I mean,
Sonja then.
Yeah, I was about to say it's probably Red
oh my
Sonja.
god, I
Red
didn't get to
Sonja.
see Red
Yep.
Sonja. God damn it! That
Oh, you
should
know
have
the
been one that I-
originals, 4K, Ultra HD, Blu-ray, Criterion, Arrow, whatever the fuck. That's dropping in February or March. You gonna buy you a copy?
Oh yes, I need that.
If
We need
it's
need to
that.
not
watch
Red
it.
Sonja
Make it
or
the original.
Deathstalker, what the fuck is it?
He came
Well-
up with something, girl. Watch. Just he likes this. He likes this. So
I
let him
talked
have
about
his
no,
moment.
so okay, you're not wrong, and I really flirted with giving it. Also, I thought you were just going to assume it was Predator Badlands because I
No,
kept calling
'cause
that a fantasy
You're never
movie.
gonna put that in your top 5, girl. I already know that.
So the other ones that this was actually a very contested category here. No, and I removed Predator Badlands. I almost
I
went
knew
with
it.
Ash and Fire here. I didn't. I almost went with Sisu because I really love that movie,
Clark,
but
that's a good one. Is that what
Yeah.
it is?
it's no, I couldn't. The thing is, it didn't really fit that fantasy category that I make tight parameters on that nobody else cares about but me.
But then he bends them whenever it's.
Yeah.
No.
yeah,
And you know what?
whenever- for
Needed.
his own,
The
yeah,
movie-
he knows how to manipulate, girl.
I
Manipulation.
talked manipulation. I talked about it on this show, and I not only equated it to being a fantasy movie, but also feeling very close to a video game. And I'm talking about 28 years later. The first one, we get a little boy out there getting
I like
XP,
that better
killing
than the
zombies.
Bone Temple, honestly.
Oh, I
But
dude, I
I know
love
we're
the
probably
Bone
gonna get
Temple.
into it. I like the Bone Temple. I didn't love it, and I realized after watching the Bone Temple that I don't think the franchise is for me. I was bored most of it. I like Jimmy. I like the 7 Deadly Sins, his hand, I loved Ralph Phineas. Loved him. And of course, 28 inches later, I love that. And you get to see some of Ralph's inches too. And I like how they had the little thing. I thought they were gonna fuck. But
wait, are you talking about Bone Temple?
Yeah, I know you're gonna review it, so I can't review it, so you're doing it. So then
No, but it's not Bone Temple. I'm talking about the first one. Because Bone Temple came out this year.
Oh, I get you. I was saying it. I'm just comparing the two. I like them both, but I think I like the 28 years later a little bit better. But I think I rated them the same.
You know, I actually think I like Bone Temple more, but I
can see that. Didn't you like the Satan thing? I can't wait to talk about that with you.
Oh my God, yeah, we got to talk about it because
Oksana, did you love it?
So mad.
Y'all left me on red all night. I was so bummed. Y'all don't be texting me back. I'd be like, okay, because I don't want to spoil anything, but y'all had already seen it, so I thought y'all would want to talk about it, but nope.
Oh, I definitely do.
I saw that text at like midnight because
someone
didn't want to go to sleep.
It's totally fine.
Is it racist?
Definitely. So yeah, again, 28 years later, I talked about it in the show, and I'm sure people are like, "Oh, this movie," but again, it opens up. There's an isolated community. People leave the gates to go get random encounters and learn and harvest food. It feels like a fucking extraction shooter. Like, it straight up feels like a video game. So
yeah, it's like The Last of Us. That's what I felt like when I was watching it.
Yeah.
When they go on a train, he's practicing. It's like you're at the beginning levels of the game where you're trying to build up, and then it'll put you, you hit this button to do this. You know, it felt like that. I'm sorry, I'm taking over your movie.
No, you're fine. And my only critique of the new one is that it actually kind of stunts Spike's growth in a weird way.
I love that movie. I was about to say that. I was like, why is he so weenie in this one? He was crying so much. I was like, he was not like this in the first movie. The first movie, he was ready to go protect his mama. He was jumping at people, getting in front, stabbing people, shooting people. And then this one, he was a weenie ass bitch.
And that was
where
my
the trash
main...
choppers at? They needed to come laugh at the boy because he was not it. Period.
So part of that, and again, I don't... This is a...
That...
The fuck this is a tangent. Oh my God. But again, a lot of people think that that's the director who likes to like subvert, like what I've been saying is she's dismantling the patriarchy by hijacking a horror franchise. I watched the movie. I didn't get any of that. I do think we come in preloaded with our own perception. But that was kind of undeniable. It's like, dude, Spike had an arc building, and then we just kind of hit pause on that
because he was so strong by the end of it. Like, he even left the family, he dropped the baby off and went back. He's, I'm gonna go, be a soul survivor out here. And then the Jimmies get him, the Power Rangers.
And the Jimmy thing, which I mentioned briefly in an interview we have coming up this week. Actually, I don't. It didn't make the interview. But Jimmy Savile, there's a whole thing with how he treated children, and that kind of fits.
That was a thing.
Exactly, it's a UK thing. So I think most American audiences won't even make that connection.
How do you know?
Well, I only know because again,
it.
We gave Randy a shout out earlier. Shout out to Clark Little, who worships UK cinema, at least used to, and he's the one that clued me in on that. So that whole Cult of Jimmy look is based around a UK pop icon. But anyway. This first one, I thought it was a great return. Again, I was one of those people who bitched about running zombies, and I was so shocked that I had come back so excited for this new franchise. And Terrell had seen it like twice, like two working cuts.
I saw 2 test screenings.
That might have helped it because you had the bar kind of low, but you were doing a good job of not spoiling it.
That's probably why I liked. I don't know why I liked the other one more. And when I went into this one, I thought I was going to get, I don't know, never mind. We'll talk about that later. But I like 28 Years Later. I did.
Yeah, 28 Years Later, though. I liked it. All right,
I saw it 3 times. Anyways.
That was best fantasy for me. Oh, thank you.
My turn. I'm going to go roll into another slasher because that's true to me in my heart. That's the fantasy of my life.
I know what this one is.
Oh, guess.
Clown in a Cornfield.
Oh, girl. If there was a top, if there was a bottom 5 of the year, bitch, that would be the top one. That one upset me. The bottom of the year, because, bitch, I don't read books. Didn't I buy the whole trilogy just to read that book before the movie? I read the whole book. I was so excited. I knew everything was going to happen. And then I jumped into the movie. They changed shit, and they didn't do shit right. I didn't like the final girl, her little mini ass. And I don't know. It was weird. I didn't like that movie as much as I thought I would. And I rewatched it too. Me and Andy watched it because I said maybe I was just the drinks was flowing that night, you know. And I thought that's what it was, but no, it was just not it for me. I love me a clown, bitch. Team Pennywise and Art, but girl, this clown just wasn't it. So I didn't like the whole family of the world. They were all just so old. They didn't like the kids because they were being kids, and they didn't like the new generation. They wanted to erase that and keep everything the same that was back in the 70s. Bitch, it ain't gonna happen. I don't know. I didn't like it. And then I tried to read part 2, and I just keep thinking about the movie, and I just can't even get the book 2. So I don't know.
Damn. That's brutal.
I can't, because she goes to college, and it's supposed to be a better, I don't know, you know, the little boy that she was liking, trying to fuck, that he couldn't get it up because he's gay. And at the end, when he was revealed to be gay, they made sure he looked extra gay at the end of the movie. I was like, this is so crazy to me. I don't know. This is not how things work. But I didn't like Clown in the Cornfield. Sorry for that tangent. But you thought that was going to be on my list?
Wet too.
Yeah, I got an idea, but I'll wait for you.
She was getting wet. Remember, she was riding him, and then he was he was like, oh, just maybe we should talk first. Bitch, what is wrong with you? She should have got the clue right there. I was like, the fuck? Ooh. That's like
Not never. Not
Yeah,
never.
he
Has
did
that
not
ever
want-
happened?
He did not want to go
never.
dipping into that, girl. He wanted some dick. Anyway, so the movie that I'm going to talk about is one that I watched again twice in the theater. I thought Russ was going to guess it, and it's one that I'm going to add. I'll probably rewatch very shortly, and it is Hard Eyes.
Oh, I guessed
Oh
it.
shit.
I got it ready.
Hard Eyes, girl, this Hard Eyes killer. I love this movie so much. It's funny. And it has horror. It has some good kills in this, good gore. It has chase scenes. Olivia Holt and Mason Gooding, they killed it. They're both very beautiful people. Mason Gooding is in the Scream franchise behind me here. He'll be in Scream 7
Killed it,
hitting
that
theaters in 43 days. And Josh Rubin did this movie. And I think they're going to do a sequel. I don't know, but it says a new horror classic. And it sure is, because it's going to be in rotation for Valentine's Horror Week and month and all that good shit. But I love this. I still quote the best friend. She says, oh, flood in my basement and all that. This movie was really good.
Women can get wet too.
Yeah. And Oksana, I thought you were going to add this to your list because when you were talking about the sex scenes, you know, at the end when they were all fucking, they're just in the back, you know, lovey-dovey. And then the killer comes and just like, you know, stabs through them. They got connected kind of like together, but in a different way because they died. Anyways, but I like the whole movie theater thing. And then you had their killer reveal. You know, I love a whodunit. I love guessing, you know, the very Scream-esque type post-Scream slasher shit. I love that. You know, the whole movie, I'm trying to figure out who the killer could be. And it was like a rando, and then it was the Asian dude, and then it was the cop. Like, girl, I couldn't believe it. You got Devin Sawa's in it. I used to love him as a kid. He was in the Final Destination series. He was in it as a kooky cop. And I don't know, y'all. This was great. I love this movie, and that's why it's in my second spot.
Yeah,
Hell
it
yeah.
did what so many slashers have done with Halloween for Valentine's Day. That's like
Yep.
such a when they got in that taxi, or I might have been an Uber, and he just had like decorations and lights in the back seat. I was like, oh, they understood the mission here. That movie's fucking good. Yeah.
Yep.
Good.
I loved
yeah.
it. I was wondering if you guys still like that movie, or did you guys forget about it?
The only thing I was thinking about was I thought this might have been your number one. I was like, I thought it was in the running.
I actually switched it with my number one. I just put this, my number one. I put at number one. Yeah, it was a great film. I looked at this a little bit differently, and I saw this movie twice as well because I wanted to make sure this was it. And I'll get into that one too. But you could probably guess what number one is. But yeah, different list. I Know What You Last Summer as number one, girl. That's what I said. Maybe these aren't in the right order.
That would have been a hot take.
That would have been.
Yeah.
And Predator was up there too, because I get so excited when I hear about the Yautja. That one could have, I think I was more excited for that than I was.
It's not the Yautja. You just like Deck.
I like Deck. And I like, and then Hard Eyes was great. Love Hard Eyes. So, period.
Okay.
So Oksana's number one pick. I'm nervous.
Oh, shit. We're getting into number one
Yeah,
picks.
no, I can't
Oksana,
wait.
number one.
Well, I have no idea what this is. By the way. Oh shit, bongos!
Oh,
All
no.
right. You know what? I almost brought up the number one like sound clip of the year, and it would have to be the bongo drums, of course. Right? Like that guy, he's great. Glad to have you on the team, especially how the other guy went out. Like brave man taking that job.
Yeah, shout out to him, dude. Uncle Ben.
Terrell, you hate our make believe. Look at him. He's just like, I don't understand.
I don't get it.
He doesn't
I
like
can't
being
relate.
alone in the shed, so we have a cast of characters that are in there with him. Okay.
Got it. Yeah, I know, because he killed his cousin that was in there. No, I get it. And then
No, his
the original
alcoholism
drummer,
killed him,
he
actually.
left because of the stench. I get it.
Because of stench?
I just,
Damn.
yeah.
All right.
Well, so my number one is it's a movie we saw in theaters. It was earlier in last year,
Oh, I think
and
I know.
I made a mental note that this is definitely in like the running.
Let me see
Sometimes
what
I
she
make a
gonna
mental
put.
note, and sometimes I forget them. But this one definitely stuck with me. So my number one is also Hard Eyes.
Damn it.
No shit.
It was almost. It was
Almost. Don't say it,
Period. This was almost mine too. I'm glad I just saved it because it would have been. Well, it would have been the same. We would have had.
Well, I mean, I
Look
like how
at
this is
it.
kind of back to back. So piggybacking off of that, I don't have the Blu-ray yet. I don't think, unless
Look at this.
Wow. All right.
my memory is total
You
trash.
guys didn't
but
like this? I thought Russell had it on his list too. Honestly, we all had so
I
much
haven't
fun in
seen
the theater watching this. I thought that I don't
Again,
know.
before we started recording, we had talked about how you kind of like weave your list to maybe not have overlap, and I knew for sure this was going to be on Terrell, so I was like, no, it will
Yeah.
get covered. Yeah.
yeah, it was. I mean, again, like the chemistry between the characters, I loved. They're really good actors. He's
Mhm.
It's a great slasher. I
Good
mean,
slasher.
Yeah.
it had like the comedy, like, I don't know, romance movie, but they made it good.
It was
I
great.
usually don't like romance comedies, which I mean, this is obviously
I
not
know
just
that's
a
why your
comedy.
wedding
But
ring be missing.
I'm wearing.
Oh, she has it on.
Damn, dude.
Oh.
Stay tuned for Thursday's episode.
Stay tuned for
It
Thursday.
just clicked. I was like,
Oh
oh,
my
yeah,
God.
but Russell didn't say anything.
I forgot.
He shaded you, girl. Shaded.
It's
You
I
was
don't wear it
ragged
at home.
by your scalp.
Well, why'd you put it on now?
I don't know.
Oh.
I usually don't wear it at home. I don't want it to get all like, I don't know, ruined from my hands being wet all the time and
Mhm.
washing dishes or whatever.
Women can get wet
Oh my
too.
God, gross.
She be nonstop wet. What you be doing, Russ? I don't
You know,
see it.
Hey, shout out to Friendship. One of my favorite lines of that movie was like, "Hey, want a lick?" And she's like,
Ew.
"What?"
Oh, yeah. Can I wake you up with a lick?
Can't wake up with a lick.
I don't get
Like,
it. Look at her pussy lips.
A wet dream.
I don't know what's happening.
Yes. She said, is the door locked?
Oh, I gotta watch this. Y'all making this movie sound too good.
I know, and you're gonna
It's
fucking
so-
hate it.
it's so
yeah.
uncomfortable.
God damn it. He's gonna hate it.
Ugh. But yeah. But
Although
Hard
I
I
Eyes-
know
gave it
Evan
5
didn't love it, so-
stars. Evan
yeah.
don't like nothing. My number one, Evan gave it 3.5. So I was just like floored.
Well,
be-
wait,
that
don't.
could
That's a
be
spoiler.
anything.
I know it could be anything.
No, he gave it a 3.5.
Oh, I might-
clocked it
I
'cause
know what it
just
is
saw
now.
it.
I-
And
but
I'm
I know
like,
what it
why the
is.
fuck did he make it this? What, does he not get it?
I bet I know what it is.
Don't say.
Oh, he gave it a big old 3.5. It was part of his rewatches. I saw it and I was like, this man's dumb as hell.
Because my friend that I watched it with said the same thing. He's like, "Damn, we watched that together, and I hyped it up for you, and then you gave it a 3.5."
Yeah, that's
Damn.
crazy work.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
Evan.
to each its own. That's what I said. Russell's probably like, oh, why is that your number one? I like this movie. I think I gave it praise when I reviewed it. I loved it. I was in the theater just, I don't know, I was in another world watching this
Okay, well,
movie.
hold on. Don't give it away. I don't want people guessing at home. Right?
They're gonna know.
Anything else
All
on Hard
right.
Eyes?
I can't wait to rewatch it.
You know what really,
Yes!
you know what
We
really
should-
stuck with
oh,
me.
When are y'all don't hang out with me no more, but we should get some drinks and just do it.
Well, bitch,
Do it.
come
Y'all
out
don't
your
wanna hang
house
out.
and
I
let's
don't hear
do it.
from y'all at all, America. America. What's that from Congress?
America,
I don't hear from
let me
these
tell you,
bitches at all.
we
I
would
be
hit
at
up
home
Terrell.
all day.
We would
And
hit
they
up
be like,
Terrell all the time, and he'd be like,
I don't
"I'm
hear
just
from
trying to
these
keep to
bitches.
myself."
They is no. That was long
Yeah,
gone,
bitch.
long time ago. That was 2025. This is 2026.
Oh.
This is new.
Okay,
And I
all
started
right.
it off with y'all. It was a great start, and it just
It was.
fizzled. So, bitch, let's clock that T. Don't come
We're
for
still
me.
in the first
Don't
month.
clock that T.
Nuh-uh,
bitch,
don't. No,
factual
he's giving himself an out
statements.
right now because he
Period.
knows we'll reach out and he'll be like, "I ain't." wanna go
Nope, you
over
ain't
there."
done it all 2026.
Watch.
I was saying
We'll
that
do
right
it.
now. Let's clock that T. Evan, what's your number one pick?
All right,
Period.
my number one pick of 2025
I'm
No, we don't
nervous.
need that.
is a movie that I actually saw for the first time in 2024 via a festival.
Oh god,
No
this
way.
is fake, girl. It happened in 2025.
Well, it did. It didn't come out until this year, so I just saw it from
That's
a festival
fake
screening.
Mm.
But it is a Mississippi set film called Death Letter Blues, directed by Strack
What is
Azar
this?
and Michael Steventoni.
Oh lord,
And it is a sort of
Death Level Blues.
Death Letter Blues, which is it's actually named after an old, I believe it's a Sun House song, an old blues song.
Okay, I don't want y'all to give me shit for
Sun
my
Tzu.
number one because this shit is crazy. What is this?
It's a sort of, it's like a horror adjacent
Oh, it's a
movie. I wouldn't really call it
Western.
a horror movie, but it's a
a
like
Western?
a crime, a Southern Gothic crime thriller sort of thing. This
Is it
feral
racist?
boy is found like in the woods as a little child. He doesn't like speak or anything. He just comes out of the woods, and this family adopts him. And once he gets to high school, some shit goes down. I don't want to spoil the movie, but some shit goes down, and he goes missing. And then there's this priest who you see there in the poster, the guy with the eye patch, who's kind of struggling with his faith, but at the same time this stuff happens. He brought the feral boy, he brought the boy to the family, and like he was kind of responsible for the adoption and stuff. And there's some stuff happening in his life that's sort of like they almost make cosmic horror into a religious thing, which is super fascinating to me, the take on it here. And just like the performances and stuff in it are really good. I love the way that they shoot Mississippi here, and like the way it looks and everything, and it feels authentic. The roster of characters, and like the parents, for example, of the boy when he goes missing, just seeing the way that they both deal with it, and the way that they're sort of opposite sides of the coins on how you could deal with your child going missing. It just feels really authentic and true to life, and also at the same time has a lot of fantastical elements that are super surreal, and it juggles them very well, and has a super strange ending. And I don't know, I just really fuck with it. It's different, and I'm not sure exactly where you can watch. It's out now on Tubi, so you can watch it for free. And I highly recommend it. My favorite movie of the year, and I've watched it, I think 4 times total. Like I just really love it. It's
4 times, and you ain't reviewed this once on the podcast.
I know.
I reviewed
This is
it initially.
so strange.
I reviewed it initially on. We still had, when I watched it the first time, I think we still had maybe we had the Void Video site where I wrote a review of this somewhere, but I don't know exactly where. And I loved it. It was called, it had a different name then. It was called The Banality, but they changed the name back to Death Letter Blues, which was like the work in progress name, which in my review, I actually said I liked that name better. So I'm glad they changed it back to Death Letter Blues. But because there is a letter that the priest gets from a guy who died, who left him a car. And there's this like mystery of why'd he leave him the car? What's going on there? It was like this rich guy who just went to his church and stuff. So he gets a literal death letter, which I felt like that was the perfect title, not only because it's a nod to the old blues song, but because it's, apt for what's happening in the story. But I really love this, and I don't think I've heard anybody talk about it, so it deserves more attention. So that's my number 1 pick of the year, Death Letter Blues.
And that's your number 1 in your top 40?
Yeah, number 1.
I
of the
guess
top
so. That's
40.
weird, ain't it? Because it's like, girl, you ain't even reviewed that movie. Somebody saw it 4 times.
It just never came around on the podcast. I'd already written the review online, so I just was like, I never thought of reviewing it on here, but I love it. Go watch it.
Well,
Why 40? Why not 50?
I don't ask questions.
yeah, don't
we
ask
can't
girls.
get into
It's
that.
it's a very only found footage fans response.
Yeah.
So he's in
Wait.
cahoots.
That was Evan's number 1.
Yes,
That was
it
my number 1.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
All right, now we're gonna hear the best YouTube video of the year. I'm nervous to see what this is. I bet you something.
Why? It might
Because
just
you
be
gonna pick
Don't
something
Peek,
weird. Don't
Right?
pick. Yeah, you ain't putting that on your list, girl. You were
Why?
too shocked that I had it on mine.
I was just happy. I'm like, dude, good fucking pick.
It was great.
Also,
I love that movie.
The drummer wants to know if Russell even gets
My head's hurting now.
a drum roll
No.
because his isn't a number 1. It's just a category.
Yeah,
It's just a
I mean, well,
category.
this is the final one. We are shutting the book on 2025. So
Okay.
if he
Yeah.
wants,
Give it to
what's
him.
his name again?
Uncle Ben. Well, I
Hey,
mean,
Uncle-
actually,
Like the
that's
rice?
that's not his legal name. His legal name is way more African, and I can't quite pronounce it. But I call him Uncle Ben.
Girl, you're gonna give it 3.5 anyways.
Hit him
Uncle
with
Ben, like the rice.
Thanks, brother.
All right, my number one YouTube pick of the year is, of course, Harvest Brood, baby.
What the
Shout
fuck is
out-
Oh
that?
shit. Okay.
What? I talked about it before. Our boy
Have
Anthony
I
Leroy.
seen it?
Ooh, I don't know.
What is
We
Harvest
did,
Brood? Let me Google
so-
this.
Joe
Oksana, have you
Meredith is
seen
a film.
this?
So Joe Meredith is a filmmaker that multiple people have told me about, and that I have failed to look into. Just time. And this came.
Oh,
up,
you did review this.
Yeah.
This was the
Yeah,
cover
he
you
reviewed it
showed.
on the episode.
This is a different cover you pulled up, so I was confused.
Yeah. Well, this is just literally the pause screen of the YouTube video.
Got it. Okay.
Robbie Smith had hit me up one day because I'm like, dude, I need something for the podcast. And he was like, well, I mean, your homie Anthony Leroy's in this movie on YouTube. It's only an hour long. And I went, oh my God. I actually think it's only like 52 minutes long or
Well,
something.
that's
But
quick. I gotta watch this one.
dude, Terrell, you would like
would
it
I
too.
like it?
Yeah, it's a hybrid film. There's a little bit of like a true
Is there
crime.
blood and guts and gore and chase
And
scenes?
it's got that German micro budget hyper gore in there. So it's like, when somebody gets killed in a slasher movie, you get like a stab and some blood. This is one of those movies where it's like when somebody gets killed and here you get the close up of their head getting crushed by a boot. Kind of like,
Oh.
what was that movie that you covered
Tell
on
me
Blu-ray?
about it.
Oh my God, they're worth it. What was that movie on Footage Foreplay with the little like, and then he would like crunch that girl's head in the very beginning? Kay did the special effects. Blood Gorge.
Oh yes!
Shout out
Look
to
at
Kate.
this.
So like, yeah, exactly. So
They got
that
mad at
movie,
me for doing that, but it's just all they kept
so
going.
funny.
So stupid. They did the whole movie.
Hey, I love you too.
They kept doing that. You don't remember that? They go.
No, I remember.
or
I
don't know how
remember.
it was.
No, you had it right because it's I love you and like the Kavortka or whatever. The
It's so
circle of
weird. They
protection.
just kept doing it.
So,
Anyways.
Harvest Brood, it's a micro budget distributed on YouTube. And again, like Evan, dude, this movie should have more love than fucking under 7,000 views.
Mm.
Shout out to another
Honestly,
Southern set one too, and it's in
yeah,
Alabama.
it's and again, I mean, even at just the lowest common denominator, go support our boy and watch this Anthony Leroy, who's playing it straight. He's not like, hey, I'm Chubby Chode and I'm here to fart on
Oh
a
yeah,
log. It's
That's
like,
what, he's known for that.
which he's, hey, you know what? He's fucking good at it.
Oh, he's great
Like,
at it.
Yeah, he's great at it. So,
I'm scared
I
to see
can't-
him act normal.
oh, I
Is
mean,
that-
it works. Yeah,
It
he's just
does?
good.
Mm.
He's not a huge part in this too, so don't let you think that. But man, I like this movie. It's a Halloween movie. It's a slasher, but it's got kind of like an ethereal framing, like we're a little pulled back. I really liked it, and Oksana, who won't stop bringing up, I told you about Joe Meredith. I told you for
Oh,
years.
I
really?
got mad
She
that
wants her-
day. I haven't brought it up since.
Oh,
Okay, well, go ahead. Here's your platform.
that's why the rings come
I
off.
also didn't know
bitch.
about this.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah, it's whatever. I was
Also, for another serious Anthony Leroy outing that he directs, check out Body Bags if y'all have.
Okay, you know what? Do not
hide.
hijack my time to plug some other fucking movie. Mississippi Blues, Body Under the Fridge Boy. This is Harvest Brood,
Not under
YouTube
the
pick of the
fridge.
year. Love it. Although, Terrell, I was really impressed because you pulled another good YouTube
I'm
pick,
the one that
so-
clocked that don't peak was amazing, y'all. Y'all crazy.
Yeah, it's great.
Mm-hmm. Period.
All right. Yep.
Clap for that one. That was good. I'm gonna watch that Harvest Brood. That's
Please
list
do.
right here on my notes.
Hell yeah.
Please
Girl,
do.
and it's only 50 minutes. Ooh, I love it.
Dude, it's short. Yeah.
I'm sick of these long ass movies, unless they good, like my number one pick. But yeah. Any guesses?
All right.
This one,
I know
this
what it
movie-
is after
Yeah,
your
it
last
came
comment.
out. It's probably everybody's fucking number one.
Don't let
Everybody,
Evan can't guess.
everyone's talked about this movie since it's been out. People went multiple times. The director showed up at multiple theaters. And it has a lot to unpack, I will say, and the actors are great in this. It has their horror elements. It has the villain who should be villain of the year, even though Bone Temple, well, he was in 28 Years Later, kind of. But yeah, the villain in this was also the villain in this movie that I'm about to talk about, and it is
Wait. Thanks, Uncle Ben.
Oh, fuck.
I was wondering if
Yep.
it was going to be on. Yeah.
Yes,
what I thought.
I was immersed into this movie. I liked that it was like kind of almost like a home invasion type of thing, but with vampires. The gore was great. The music was spectacular. And I was in awe the whole fucking movie. Literally. Michael B. Jordan plays twins, and he killed it with that. The vampires were cool, and the vampire villain was the same villain who plays Jimmy, my favorite character from the Bone Temple series, you know? And I was looking at him, I was like, what the fuck does he play in? I said, I just watched him in something, and he plays a good evil man. He now, if I ever meet him like somewhere, I'm going to think he's just an evil person. He's crazy, right? He's kooky in both films, but just super sinister. But this movie is great. I don't know, do y'all see this movie? Y'all all saw it, but Evan only gave it 3.5 stars, and I was just shocked. I think it deserves at least a 4. I don't know.
It was great.
So,
yeah. It was
This was
huge...
so
Hold on.
powerful to me. Remember, I think when I reviewed it, I couldn't believe, I don't know if I was being taken over to something, a spell, but when I was just so into it. And when it ended, I was just still just sitting there, just taking in. And it had a cool end credit scene to try to set up for something else. I don't know. I fucking love this movie. And yeah, Sinners.
So I think I can work this out in a pretty easy way. The film has everything you like, Terrell. It's horny. Like,
Yes,
and
it
when I
is.
was watching it, I was like, "Oh, dude, Terrell's gonna fuck with this movie so hard."
Yes,
Also,
it was great.
the film is just fantastically made. Now, I think there is a little bit of overhype on it. So Evan, Edgelord probably came in. He's correcting it a little bit. But on top of that, this movie is shot in the very it's an aspect ratio that I wasn't super familiar with until we finished I Don't Like It Here. And it's 1:4:3:1, which is like ultra wide.
Yeah, didn't they
Yeah.
have? Yeah, they had that screen. They had different screens with different aspect ratios
Yeah.
for the movie.
Well, the ultra
It changes at
Panavision
one
is
point too.
2.761. It's like super. And the thing is, Kugler made a movie theater movie. This I could just imagine watching this at home and then having so much less impact, where it's so immersive in the theater. And we saw it at like fucking 3 in the afternoon on a weekday, and it was crowded. It was packed, and it was like late into the month that this movie came out.
Yeah, this
They had a
was
screening in-
consistently packed though too.
I hate
Yeah.
I missed it. They had a screening in Meridian, which is only like 45 minutes from me, that he was actually at, Ryan Coogler.
Oh, rad.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was
I
popping
wish I
up
could have
all
made
over
it to that.
SF here at the
Yeah.
Metreon
Yep. And we saw it at
and
Grand Lake.
Oakland.
So like, it was just, I really think like part of the celebration of this film is just, he made a movie theater movie. And it's like, if you watch it at home, it's just, it kind of just feels like
it's
Netflix
different.
fodder.
Because when I watched it at home, I mean, it was still good. It was just,
Yeah.
I don't know. In that theater, I was just so immersed, and I loved
Yeah.
everything. I like the vampires. I like you said, the horniness of it, because there was a lot of innuendos. There's a lot of that, and I loved it.
Women get wet,
The
too.
music's great. I like how they went from back that ass up, mixed in with the other. Oh, girl, this whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. This movie's great. It had to be number one. And I went back and forth because Hard Eyes, that's probably was it, but I don't know. I went with Sinners. That's my number one.
Yeah.
Sinners
good.
was like an event. Like
There
to
you
see it in
go.
the theaters for
There you
sure.
go.
Also,
Yep.
I'm glad you picked Sinners, because that movie was so widely celebrated that I just can't help it. I just don't feel any need to like talk about
No,
it. I'm
I
like,
get
dude,
that too.
everybody's
That's why I was going
covered
back and
it.
forth.
Yeah.
Because I had the other honorable mentions I wanted to talk about was The Ugly Stepsister, which is on Shudder, which is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And gross, and that's horny as well, where it followed the stepsister and her story versus Cinderella. Cinderella was a bitch in this. Jimmy and Stiggs, watched with Mikey and Oksana, which I had a
fuck.
great
I know, that
fucking
was on my-
time. That
Almost
was
on my list too.
Girl, I don't know why I didn't make it. That movie is I almost made mine. I just got the Blu-ray. I just got it in yesterday in the mail. I love that one too. It's crazy shenanigans. Russell, I think you would like that one. And also, what was the other one? Oh yeah, we talked about the Sisu and then The Long Walk. I like that a lot
Yep.
too. Those
Evan,
were-
did you have mentions?
Yeah, I'll run through them real quick. Speaking of the word run, first one is Run. Shout out to our boy Uwe Boll.
Run, the Tubi
his
movie that I
latest
want to
movie.
see with the aliens?
No, different Run.
Oh.
Oh, I want to see that movie
No.
too.
I haven't watched
We
it
missed
yet.
it
Hey,
in
wait,
theaters.
Terrell.
Guess what? Part 2 is coming out. They made a part
Let's-
2.
Terrell,
You gotta
Don't watch it. Let's
come
do
over.
it. Yep.
Yeah, I
Watch
haven't
it on
watched
our-
it yet.
Run.
disgustingly large TV.
And then we'll put it on Uwe
Oh, you have a
Boll's
new
movie.
TV? You didn't tell me.
Come over.
Oh,
It's-
see, that's
we're
what
We
they're
didn't?
doing. I told you they don't be talking to me.
Do you have
I
an
told
in-studio
you.
audience? Who are you talking to?
Mm-hmm.
Look at
They don't talk
He's
to
got
me.
his own drummer over there.
You knew the
She-
projector died, and
That's
that we
so
had
crazy.
we had a placeholder.
It's okay. I'm learning. 2026. I'm learning a lot already. So, what else did you say? Run. What else?
Run, I would say Cheech and Chong's last movie would have been one that was close.
What?
Which is like a documentary narrative hybrid about Cheech and Chong's
What is
career.
happening?
That's dumb. Very
Okay.
There's one called Someone Dies that's also on
And all
Tubi.
this was
That's a
better
really
than
good
Sinners.
horror
Okay.
comedy. Yeah.
Wow.
Volcana Zadora by our boy Joel Petrakis and
Shout
AKA
out.
Charlie
Yep,
Sheen.
I just watched that too. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I liked that one a lot.
Are all these better than Sinners because you know the directors or writers and you're trying to get them to put you in something or get you to do the art or something? Because I'm just trying to understand.
just more
'Cause-
up my alley. There was just a lot of stuff I didn't fuck with Sinners.
You don't like
There was a lot of
vampires?
stuff
I
I
love
did
vampires.
like too. So
That is true. He's like, oh, this is a fucking body by a vampire movie.
Yeah, I love vampires.
but yeah, and then AKA Charlie Sheen, which I mentioned on the show before, is the Charlie Sheen 2-part like doc on him on Netflix that I really liked
Got
too.
it. I wanted to watch that. I didn't watch that. Okay.
Oksana?
Oksana, any
Let's see. Well, I mean, Sisu obviously was almost on my list,
Mhm.
which I said, and also Bring Her Back, which
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
I forgot
that
about
was
that
on mine.
one.
That was another one I gave 5
Unapologetically-
stars this year. Yeah,
I
fucks
loved Bring Her
every
Back.
child up that they put in their movies, and
movie was fucked up.
oh, hard to watch. Yes, but like not even as like kids or not, like they mess up some children in their movies, but they're
Oh,
such.
Weapons was on my list. I
Yep.
just took it off. Do you guys don't like Aunt Agatha? Aunt Gladys. Aunt Gladys.
Give it a
Would
2.5.
you like 3.5 too, Evan?
2.5. I hated Weapons. 2.5.
Oh, it hates you too. I hope the girl gets you and snaps that stick. And then,
All right. What else you got, Oksana? Is that it?
Yeah, I kept it short. I mean, Jimmy and Stiggs also. And
yes,
you know what?
How I wanna see
We
that.
me and Oksana had fun in that movie theater. I remember that.
Yeah. I also
Mhm.
heavily debated putting War of the Worlds on my list because
Yep.
Oh, that's what I thought Russell was gonna put for the Only Found Footage fans if it wasn't vegan.
I know.
Oh,
I
he
I
also,
said
forgot
it
he
so
recommended
fast.
yeah, that was.
He said it so fast. I
I can't believe he's not spamming
No, you know
Ice
what?
Cube soundboard right now.
He didn't
'Cause-
recommend it. That was the week you guys were like, we're picking that one.
Oh, we
Whatever.
did it.
Despite whatever, I think.
Yeah.
Did we? I don't remember. But I know it
I
was part
think
of that
that's what
thing.
happened.
Okay.
Mm.
Because we picked a different movie and we're like, you
It's
guys,
fine.
Yeah.
Nobody cares.
But that movie was so much fun too. It was ridiculous, sure. But like I feel like everyone
There it
just
is.
kind of like it's kind of like on Drag Race when someone says that this person is the bottom and everyone just piggybacks on it. Like there's
Yep.
no reason that movie got so much hate.
Mm-hmm. All right, Russ, to close it out, you love to close.
All right. And I just want
what's
to.
yours?
Did you say the clumps? What was that?
You love a close.
You
Love to close. Yeah, I do love to
Like
close.
be at the end.
The recommendations, again, there were surprisingly a lot of movies that I had fun with. Again, Deathstalker. I wanted to fucking love that movie. I really liked it, but it wasn't for me. Begonia, I thought that was fantastic this
Yeah.
year. And one that I think kind of just came and went was The Surfer. I had so much fun with that
Mm.
Nicolas Cage movie.
Mm-mm.
And
Too
I
much rat.
the rat. I really liked The Surfer. Again, Bring Her Back too. Bring Her Back and Weapons, I think, had some of the best
Bring Her Back was
performances
so good.
I saw this year. And those
Oh, and on A24, dude, Warfare. I fucking loved Warfare. I
Mm,
gave that
Warfare-
5 stars as well. I fucking
And-
loved it.
again,
Mm-mm.
another movie that if you only saw it in a theater, and that was a weird rumble chair experience I had too, but it only helped the film. Warfare was fantastic.
No one picked
and then
Avatar.
Dude, Avatar, man, I enjoyed it
2
without
hours
a
and
rumble
77
chair.
minutes.
I know that long ass movie, and I
I
saw
know.
it twice.
I almost put it on my list, and I'm like, no, that would make like in the many years I've been doing these reviews, like Avatar's made a bunch of them, and I'm like, I can't be that. So like, no. All right, but I'm done. It was a fun year. This podcast was a lot of fun to do, despite Evan being an edgelord forever and Oksana holding dumb things against me for the whole year and never wearing our wedding ring. But Terrell's been an absolute joy. He's been
Shade.
so
Y'all, this is so shade. That's shade. I call shade.
no, it's
I
all
call
true.
that
You know,
1000%.
no,
Is it
it's
racist?
definitely
Yeah.
not. And I love you guys. Again, the best part of the show will and always has been and will forever be the soundboard. So congratulations, soundboard. You are the best. Without you, I just don't imagine anybody wanting to do this.
Wow. All right, y'all, and that's it for 2025. We got a lot to look forward to in 2026, and yeah, we're just getting started. So go watch Scream 7. Bye, y'all.
Love y'all.
Bye. Love you guys.
Thanks for listening to Footage Foreplay. If you enjoy the show, please consider leaving a review, sharing it with a friend, or simply hitting like. These small gestures are a great free way to support this mayhem, and if you find some footage we should be fondling, email us at footageforeplay@gmail.com. Check back every Tuesday and Thursday for new episodes, and remember, don't skip the foreplay.